All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's the deal? What's the deal? We on what's cracking? We're gonna wait till we kick off. You hear me? You know we gotta do the intro if you're new to the channel. You hear me? Remember though, all money ain't good money and slow motion. Always and forever better than no motion. Casuals Global TV, Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 35. You hear me? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and bang that subscribe button. Spam up that like button. And we about to get into the trap content. You hear me? We're gonna wait till everybody pop out when we gonna get in here and do it up as the global originals. Do it up always. You hear me? Shout out to the chat before they even get in here. I know we about to do it up as always on this nice Friday. You hear me? Intellectual Streets Thought 35, 35 in a row. You hear me? What's the deal? What's the deal? New content dropping daily. All I know, all I show. That's what it is. Now we're gonna kick back into the global community, get in here, let them notifications get off, and we're gonna do it up per usual. What's the deal? Young Chucky, what's the word, man? I should have did a bet on myself who was gonna brack in here first. Everything on my side going slow. Let's say we got zero. What's the deal, family? What's going on this nice this nice Friday? What's the word? What we trying to get into? We trying to get into the box or we want to get into some nonsense? What we on? What you got a feeling for? Well, that's why I'm on YouTube. You helping me get paid. Shout out to DF. Good looking, bloody, stupid. Let's get to the nonsense, dead homies. All right, let's get to it. Aiden Ross do got a boxing match going on though. The stream on Kick. I could get to that for sure, for sure. But I don't know if y'all want to do it up like that. You feel me? I don't know if y'all rock with the boxing and whatnot. You hear me? I'm trying to figure it out. But shout out to Young Chucky. Shout out to the A. Shout out to everybody that's in here. I ain't from the A, but Young Chucky is. We about to get to the nonsense. You already know. Hit that like button. Shout out to the global community. We finna do it up. Charleston White goes in on Cardi and Nicki. Let's get to it. Ladies love. What's the deal, family?
Be counseled. Oh, they were mad at me. Oh, they was all the black,
Let's get
especially
the
you
warm up
weave
going.
her wearing black women. Say all the black women that wear weaves on.
What's happening? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Either we about to get into Charleston White going in on Cardi B, or we about to get into the Aiden Ross fight. I don't know. Young Chucky make me want to take that out my title if you ain't feeling it like that. But let's do it. Globes in the chat. Let's get to it. You might need to keep that 30 on for the night, Young
Their
Chucky.
head, they do their head like this here. They can't scratch their head like this here, like the white girl can. Get it like this here. All these hoes were mad. All especially you loving hip hop, watching bitches. Ooh, they were mad at me. He talking.
Well, sure, I gotta wait a couple minutes before Charleston start going off. How is this going to help me in life? More fire. My commentary is gonna get you through life. Not gonna lie. Stick in here for a while, dead homies.
About the baby. Ooh, he said something about Woody baby.
Charleston is a clown. He says he does satire comedy. He don't want you to think of him nothing else but a clown.
Now I'm talking about they was mad. They play like
Just leave. We chilling in here.
the worst thing you can do. Now, y'all favorite celebrities. Y'all favorite celebrities is now talking about and y'all silent. Matter of fact, y'all laughing. Y'all supporting it. Y'all sharing it. You had Brand Rich tonight? No. I know Brand Rich. If I'm gonna be there for, I got to do. People to see. I didn't even know it was a fight tonight. Say, but listen, ooh, y'all was saying, oh, he talking about kids. So you got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Let me break this Cardi B and Nicki Minaj situation down.
If your agency or coaching business gets harder, the longer.
Hey, shout out to the best chat on YouTube. We finna do it up. New content dropping daily. Let's get to it.
It's your boy Stingy K.
Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Everybody opinion always welcome and y'all perspective. What's the deal? Let's do it up.
Say, but listen, ooh, y'all was saying, oh, he talking about kids. So you got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Let me break this Cardi B and Nicki Minaj situation
You
down.
call out everybody.
Cardi B is a fire. She a fire with a disease. With a disease. Whoa. We know this for a fact. Cardi B ain't black. She's a Latin, Spanish, black, twisted. Nicki Minaj is a sister. Ain't no way we go pick the over the sister. Now we know the is a rotten, dirty leg hoe. She ain't just no. She's a rotten, dirty leg. She used to say come off her back.
So it's clear to see Charleston White is not rocking with Cardi B. Let's see where this goes. Nah, I'm not the best. It's just the best chat on YouTube.
Now, I salute the Cardi B because she's a...
He talking crazy. I think how he got on Christian Rock, I think that's how.
Bitch come from drugging men, loving hip-hop reality TV to a world biggest star. That's what you call a who know how to lay on her back in order to get on her feet. I'm going to say it again. That's what you call a bona fide who know how to lay on her back in order to get on her feet. Laying on her back to get on her feet. I'm going to tell you the difference between a who lay on her back and get promoted to get on her feet compared to a who got some talent and some gifts. The Bible says, pause for a minute. The Bible says that your gifts and your talent will make room for itself. Cardi B is a hoe. Talk. Y'all remember the got married. This came before the world and bragged to the world, I don't cook. I know how to. All hoes know how to fuck. So what make you a special? Because you know how to can't cook. That puts you in the category of a no good hoe.
Hash Brown, I'm not gonna lie. Charleston is not a bum. You may you may disagree. You feel me? Agree to disagree. But yeah, he just somebody who got a perspective. And I don't know if he going too far off the right track on this one. I'm going to just let him go off and I'm going to kick back.
Because it take more to keep a man's attention than just laying on your back, letting him fuck
all. He may be a bum, but he right.
All hoes do that. So you don't come from being a, now you don't went from being a hoe to a housewife. One of the biggest lies they tell young boys in America is you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You're a dumb lie. She turned into a good housewife. She just couldn't cook. See, this is what got you up. And ain't nobody.
He ain't lying though, man. They bragging.
Charleston got some points or he just talking? What we on?
Letting it gag your snot coming out your nose. You pulled it off. It's full of spit. You think when you put it back in you got it. Because you think you are best and just the best. Listen, it's off. Common is common. I get the same feeling if you just stay on it longer and your mouth is more well.
Brit know what time it is for sure. A whole bunch of truth in the middle of a whole lot of bullshit. My chat rock with Charleston, not gonna lie. They see through the nonsense and they get to the meat and potatoes.
Get in your all pussy feel the same.
I rock with my community.
It's the motion of the pussy.
Retired troll, what's the deal? My dog didn't caught alive. What's the word? Man, shout out to Retired Troll. He didn't see me shit at the beginning of YouTube. Shout out to my dog.
This is where you get him at. You don't get him in the
Gangland Global.
You don't get him in them. Because guess what? It's a lot of getting them hoes.
I'm about to mod you up, Brody.
Like Cardi B, he getting them going to play another bar. So you got one nigga over here playing in bar and hoe. You got another nigga over here. He just playing in hoe. Girl, For sure, you would have went backwards here. She thought she could spend a little money on him, have threesome with him. You got to cook. Might not want to fuck every day.
What made her think she could hold down step on
Money and them said, and Big Mama them said, and I used to hear this as a little bitty boy. Girl, a way to a man's heart is what? Through his belly.
Oh, go with mommy.
Now this done told her she can't cook. How long she think she gonna keep a nigga? Can't, bitch, you got to do something. A way to a man's heart is through his belly, not his dick, not his ass. You hoes trying to get to a heart through all the wrong entryways. One of them entryways, you ain't even supposed to be at that door. You ain't supposed to be here. Come around to the front door. You ain't supposed to be at that door. And you think you gonna get his heart. I'm gonna say it again. What did Muddy up and Big Mama them tell all of the a way to a man's heart is through his belly. So when I was growing up, little girls had kitchen sets.
That's a fact.
Little girls had kitchen sets, and they were playing with pots and pans. They were combing dogs' hair and things. Now all you hoes know how to do is you like a cigarette butt. You know when we get this fucking cigarette butt.
What?
And you flick the cigarette butt. When that cigarette butt land, it does nothing for nobody. It don't even help the economy. I mean, it don't help nothing. Matter of fact, it take down there 500 years for it to decompose. So once in a while, the comb in your mouth, comb in your ass, got the circle shoe and her together. What more can you do to keep a nigga attention?
What's my favorite thing about the fall season? I would probably say the warmth of a home becomes even more enhanced. Whether it be the colors, the smells, those are those textures.
Hey, shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Did Charleston got a point or what? Hey, yeah, shout out to Retired Tro for sure.
Other than laying on your back, thinking you go keep it because you think you got good.
Up top,
Nikki said she got some $1 million pussy.
If you want to go, I'm saying if you want to go.
Now, I'm finna.
Real supports. Man, that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Gangland Globe. We already know what's the deal, family.
Set the standards right now. The difference between Nicki and Cardi.
What's the difference?
One thing I know about Nicki Minaj, she didn't fuck nobody to get to the top. She rapped her way to the top.
Okay. Perhaps.
Y'all say all these horrible things about her husband. She still ride or die because what the Bible says, for better or
Hurry
for
up
worse.
and go get it.
Nikki still ride with her for better or for worse.
I know. When you get up there, it's gonna be done. You could go to like a smoke shop.
She still with her husband.
They got a fax machine.
Cardi, on the other hand,
or that milk.
And when it became, but turned back into a hoe. I'm sorry, you can't go back into being a hoe once you have wife. You a hurt now. She ain't no confident. That's why she want to fight Ice Spice. She was lashing out. She's not a confident. And then she even said the man put her into a mental hospital. She started having mental problems for her team. Then why did you jump out the frying pan into the skillet?
Hey,
why did we jump out the frying pan into the skillet? Hey, he popping it right now. I'm not gonna lie, but he on point. Hate to say it. Cardi Z, what's the deal? Family official community member.
Spirit as a woman. Bitch, you gotta know the whole football team said, man, I wouldn't want this around my sister. Bitch, you pregnant with 4 other. You cannot come before black people, Cardi, and talk as if you can hold your head up. You walking in shame. That's why you gotta say, girl, that's all our baby daddy. I mean, all y'all got the same disease.
Nah, Cardi and Nicki.
I wanna know. All I wanna know is the baby gonna be natural childbirth or C-section? Cause that pussy can't be clean for a new baby into the world to come down them walls, sliding and getting all that shit in their eye, and that baby go have eczema. That baby got to come out that belly. You got the C-section, that baby. That boy done raw dog 2 minutes, and he's still raw dogging, coming back, dropping that dirty comb off in that. You doing this as a wife. Before our world and girl, and you hoes is clapping. That's why you hoes is the most disrespected species of females on earth. Cause look how you hold carry yourself. You walk around, your moose knuckles showing, your cakes out. We coming out here to Miami. All we see is blacks in our head down, like go yeah yo by that toilet. That's how you hold look to it. Hey!
This is crazy.
She didn't like your daddy. Half of y'all have got
Powerpuff Girl. This man is wild. Shout out to you for tapping in again.
mistreated. Baby, is a mistake. Bastard, baby. Nicki Minaj got every right to talk about this. It's a bastard, baby. Nicki, baby, got the grace and the mercy of God because she was born in wedlock with a mother and father. This baby here gonna be done. Not only that, look at what she going through during the pregnancy. She's going through emotional shit. She fighting. We finna have another bobblehead. I called it.
Charleston,
I called it with Blueface and Krishan. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B finna have a bobblehead.
No, he's serious.
Baby ain't gonna be able to have a stiff neck till he about 4 or 5 years old. This baby gonna have anger issue because the temperament of the mother. This baby gonna be a pervert. The mama freaky and the daddy freaky. The mama with men and women, the daddy fuck with men and women. This baby is gonna be a freaky phenomenon.
Wait, Stephon Diggs, he a switch hitter? When Stephon Diggs become a switch hitter? When that happened?
Tell you before I get here. Just remember I said it. Now, Cardi, you fucking with Nicki by being molested. You got in the house that cannot control his sexual urges. You better watch your baby that ain't his. Cardi.
That is a little too far. Not gonna lie. Putting something like that on the kids, that's crazy.
I'm gonna say it again. You got a lust demon in him. When that rile up, he'll run through a wall, they say. Pull up on his partner with the say, wake up, nigga. Hey, nigga, hey. And if you can't whoop him, he go jack off on you. So you got children to deal with. Say, Offset, keep your eye on your daughter. Offset, I'm telling you.
I don't like that he's putting PDF on. I don't like that on anybody. Don't do that.
Right now, around that Stephon boy, listen, just start looking for changed behavior. That's how you go know.
Oh, a teammate is crazy work. Oh, let me do my journalism there and kick back. Charleston obviously know what he's talking about.
He finished. He gonna start whooping Cardi. This thing she done caught something big.
Speaking on the unborn baby though, retired troll is crazy work. But I'm about to do my due diligence. Shout out to you, bro.
I'm just saying this. The baby, I'm saying baby gonna be fucked up. That's all I know. So listen, when I heard her cussing at Ice Spice, I said, shit, it looked good on the surface to us. How you think any and everything? He just wants some comfort.
All right, so it was alleged that he had 4 on the way. Not alleged, he had 4 on the way. He already dropped 1, so he got 3 more left to drop. I didn't know about that. SAK, shout out.
He want to be able to talk to a woman that's loving and nurturing. Not.
And if you don't know, we do it up every night, no days off, new content dropping daily. I promise.
Money that thinks he can boss and fight with violent temperament. You gotta whoop this. So want some peace. So Offset, I salute you, my nigga. Don't divorce the bitch. Make the keep staying in them houses the bitch complain about. Listen, mash on the.
Hey, would y'all divorce Cardi or no? Or y'all, is it cheaper to keep her? Let me know. Let me know. And shout out to the 230,000 viewers this week. We've been doing it up.
You know how they supposed to do a hoe? And the bitch, no, nigga, she got mash on the bitch. Do that like Kevin did Wendy. Run that bitch in one of them hospitals. Run up, break the, put that man, break the. Now this ain't no woman. This ain't the woman you show honor and respect to. You done having a baby with this. But God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. You did, nigga. You decided to put your nigga there. Listen, but you done the right thing.
You don't care what come out.
You ain't had no outside babies while you was married. Who you want? That bitch wrong. And for black women to go against Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj ain't for nobody. Gucci tried. Everybody tried for Nicki. Nicki wouldn't get nobody. No.
Everybody saying it's cheaper to keep her. No, they never should have went into that contractual agreement in the first place. And now she off with an NFL star that got an SA case with another NFL star. That's wild.
And she been down with her man. Her one man. No matter what we think about it, no matter what we feel about it, no matter what kind of dirt you throw. Say, Cardi, you really used to drug me. How low can you go? Don't tell me nothing about Nikki Hub. 18 fucking with a 16. Now don't tell me nothing about that, man. And you been with Diddy and all this stuff. Don't come telling me nothing about nothing. Nikki with a hub. She ain't done what this bitch done. That's how you.
Offset does want spousal support. He definitely does. They can't divorce right now in the eyes of the law. The husband is the father. I seen that, but I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't get it. If he's not the father of the baby, he's not the father. I'm confused. I heard that, Kim, for sure. I don't get it though.
No black women and young black girls.
Ain't no divorce, bitch.
Because they side with Cardi B over the Queen Nikki. This Nikki out there on mine, baby. I ain't going with no holder that been a housewife that done backslid back to being a disgruntled. You done, man, you was a man. You supposed to let that do what it.
So Stefan Diggs has been charged for sure with SA against a stylist and marketing professional, Chris Blake. Brazy work. Yeah. Yep, that's true. I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on with that. Shout out to Retired Troll for the info. We about to get to Diddy's his sentencing. About to get to Diddy's sentencing real quick. Not real quick, but yeah, and we go. I heard they was harsh on my dog. He got 6 years. He didn't get time served.
Just sentenced
He got a
to
year
more than 4 years in
excuse me.
prison. The 55-year-old was convicted back in July on 2 counts of transport.
Officially, I thought the case was ongoing. The case is still ongoing, right? No, the Diddy case is over. This right here is over. He got a sentence today. But the Stefan Diggs, Chris Blake thing is ongoing right now. Excuse me, it's ongoing. They gave Diddy 50 months, 4.1 years. They only gave him a year time served.
To
the maximum was 6 years.
Engage in prostitution. Combs had pleaded not guilty to all charges and was acquitted of 2 more serious charges, sex trafficking and racketeering, which would have led to a potential life sentence. Moments before he was sentenced, Combs apologized for his disgusting, shameful, and sick behavior. Those are his characterizations. Our Jerika Duncan is outside the courthouse. Jerika has covered this case from the beginning. Jerika, your thoughts?
This was the most important day.
Oh, did he take that? Take that. Shut up, bro. Gotta do it from Law Crime. You already know we gotta do it right, duh. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Double tap that screen if you got an iPhone. You ain't even got to stop the content. Hit that like button.
Judge Subramanian is back. He has begun officially delivering his sentence. He says to the court, he says to Sean Combs, at the outset, I want you to understand, Mr. Combs, you are not being sentenced for acquitted conduct. So he's not being sentenced for racketeering. He's not being sentenced for sex trafficking. But under 3553, which, by the way, is the federal statute regarding imposition of.
See, they thought he was going to get out like in a couple weeks because he was going to get a year and some change plus time served. But psyched his mind.
Sentence. Under 3553, I must consider many things. Mr. Combs, you are a self-made artist who has inspired community of color.
So this right here is the judge verbatim.
Okay, so we're stopping right there. We're waiting for these updates to come in real time. Serena, does that I'm going to tell you, there's like a but, right? Yes, you've done many things, but, and that might not be good for Sean Combs.
When a judge gives any sort of remarks like that, there's always a.
It is official. Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced in his federal criminal case. We're going to discuss everything that happened inside that courtroom, including the bombshell decision.
And punishment when it came to Sean Combs' sentencing. They were hoping for those double digits, and I think they were kind of opposed to the whole split the baby method, as Christy Slavic said today in court. And so they did want a harsher end of the sentencing today. And I think as far as the judge's concern and what his ultimate sentence would be, it kind of ended up being a kind of happy medium a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get into that. And the defense, number of defense attorneys spoke. I think almost all of them. You had Xavier Donaldson, you had Brian Steele. What were some of the themes they were focusing on in terms of why Sean Combs deserves a lenient sentence, why 14 months would be appropriate?
Yeah, so right off the bat, Jason Driscoll making the arguments on behalf of the defense, because Jesse, yes, it was Jason Driscoll who, no matter what anyone says, and I think that was kind of a little snide to the government there, he says, no matter what anyone says, I'm truly sorry. And so it felt apologetic. It did feel, to your point, Jesse, a little repetitive of the letter that he had already sent to the judge. And honestly, Jesse, it felt kind of a little similar to the apology video after the Intercontinental Hotel video had dropped too. But it seemed like,
hey, why do niggas be saying sorry after they get sentenced? Like, what are you saying sorry for? You already got your time. Like, I'm confused.
because he was starting by saying, I consider that you are an artist and a businessman and your work history are celebrated. And he used the words that Sean Combs' work history was also iconic. He says it's impressive given the early death of your father. Your work with inner city kids is commendable. There's no doubt that you are devoted to your family. So I think when he was saying those words, Jesse, I think he was really specifically talking about those impact letters and also seeing that 11-minute video about just all the extensive work that Sean.
Hey, Britt, you say he not bigger than the program, but not gonna lie, what really happened to Diddy besides him spending 2 years in jail after doing all of them egregious things? He damn near is bigger than the program.
Combs has done throughout his life outside of this federal case. And so the judge saying there's no doubt that you're devoted to your family, but the court knows that you do have problems with addiction, that drugs may have exacerbated your conduct over the years. So this was a moment where I was thinking, oh, well, maybe he'll.
Do y'all feel he should have got the maximum time? Do y'all feel like this is enough time? Do y'all feel like this is a waste of time? Diddy should have never be in jail in the first place? What's the deal? What's going on? Mars Queen Marlene, what's the word, loved one? How are you doing, sweetheart? Hope everything is going well on this nice Friday and your day was nice and cool.
He'll be a little lighter on the sentence. That's what I was thinking. But then the judge said the court rejects the defense's narrative of the whole sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that this was just comes with the lifestyle of being an artist, a musician, a producer. The judge said you abuse power and control over women who love
Mars Queen Marlene, retired troll, Mars Queen Marlene.
You use that abuse to get away, and the evidence of abuse in connection to freak-offs and hotel nights is massive. We saw the gashes and the bruises and the broken.
He should have got the maximum. Why should he have got the maximum, Darts roast dog, for being freaky? Let me know why. Dead homies, ain't no wrong opinion. Let me know. What's the
And this
deal?
is specifically talking about what Cassie had gone through throughout her, Cassie and Jane in that respect, throughout their relationships with Sean Combs, and that the judge said Jane and Cassie thought about both ending their lives, that these were very serious offenses. You plied Cassie with drugs. Your conduct went over for more than a decade. You were no John, but you were just more than that. And so then the judge is telling Sean Combs, well, you said you're sorry. One thing that strikes me is you brutally assaulted Jane. You punched, kicked her.
All right, well, this Diddy shit is really cut and dry. I'm not gonna lie. He gonna be home when he be home, and he gonna throw a monster jam. That's what he gonna do.
That 50 Cent is the baby father of the child that belongs to not only 50, but the woman that is identified as Jane Doe. That woman, I think we now know is Daphne Joy. So
that 50 Cent, dear Judge Sumerian, I've had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have been in fear of my life. I think you should consider for the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments. Despite is trying to reach his class in there. Are you already aware the government has spent the maximum amount of money deploying federal agencies, which appeared to be an army in 2 locations simultaneously? Later, his son, who was dealing with his own allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more male S workers and keep most of the baby oil away from the general public, and the babies need it. Bro,
Daphne Joy's
bro. 50, bro. Whoop, bro.
asked if the person who was the responsible party for her having an interest in pass does not exist.
That's crazy. Shout out to y'all. Hey, y'all said y'all don't want to watch the boxing match. So we ain't gotta watch the boxing match. We ain't gotta do that.
Kid,
CW
you got
still
fly
on.
mode, you
All
made.
right, here we go.
You watch me get on the airplane every 2 or 3 days and fly somewhere to a booker. This is why Kwame can't make no money. That YouTube check he waiting on, that old retirement NBA check. I don't even think the boy made it to the Hall of Fame. Just, y'all. And it don't stop. Oh, see.
I mean, you gotta think. If I can get info, 50 Cent damn sure can get some info.
I really appreciate that. The white people are mad at me. When y'all make the white folks mad. Are you all done with Max School? No. The owner of the fan book opened a restaurant in Jamaica, I believe.
Hey, the thing is, Brit, people don't know Diddy hated on 50 deals behind the scenes. You feel me? He yeah, he made some $1 million deals go away for 50 Cent on some weird time that he don't really speak on.
So he's Jamaica. He's from Jamaica.
And you got to think his BM was with Diddy. He been knew Diddy was freaky.
Please do not block the door. Please hold on. This train is due.
Fam, be a much blessing to you. What up from H-Town? YouTube monetize. Man, slow down, Jack. Don't do yourself like that. Yeah, don't do yourself like that, man. Don't come tooting your horn. 5 years ago, I just come on here to.
What boxing match? The boxing match. Aiden Ross got a boxing stream right now going on Kick. You feel me? But it ain't really no celebrities. ODM Slim, what's the deal, family? Y'all go spam up ODM Live too, not ODM Live, not ODM Show, ODM Live. My boy got monetized in 2 days. Congratulations, family.
But nah. Yeah, no, big dog. Let me go get me some snacks. We both. No.
JL, what's the deal? This nigga ain't talking about nothing.
He played on the Blues. I don't know nothing about nothing. Appreciate you.
Elohim, what's the deal? I got on early. You didn't call one. What's the word, family?
Yeah, appreciate you.
Bro, I don't want to watch this nigga at the airport eat some popcorn. What are we doing? Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. I don't know what Charleston was on.
you can show me really gonna fight for God. That's what I'm telling you. I was telling you, the greatest servant of God is a villain that was transformed to a righteous.
All right, we watched the beginning of this yesterday. This the crash out.
You gotta give it. And I don't think you should let nobody like take your gift and say, "Oh no, you ain't meant to get this money." Because bro, I watch it. You a real live hustler, and we need people like that because it ain't the gift we supposed to take to rob Peter pay Paul. You get it, and you give it.
Hey man, let me tell you, I flipped this.
Shout out to bro from Argentina. That's why we call the global community, because we got people from London, South Africa. We be doing it up.
To the right, but
you can do that though, because a lot of people don't even know how to get that money. They don't know, but if they
know how to spend it, but they don't know how to keep it.
Yeah, man. If they can learn how to get it,
situational. Every situation we in is
make it flip.
Right. People, the murders that happen and people in prison for a situational. Everybody ain't no murderer just because you can kill somebody or 2 or 3 niggas. No, you got serial murderers. No,
right.
Every situation is situational, right? Everything we do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna defend ourselves. Somebody situation, we can have that every day. You got people that's in jail that one time ain't never killed nobody ever again.
You got people
just as a situation you placed in.
That's right. You got some people people out of pride. You got some people out of fear. You got people out of trying to impress somebody. Some people kill because they retarded. Now watch this here. So I learned when
which one was you?
I was trying to impress another man.
Oh, okay.
I was one of them kind of. Yeah, it wasn't nothing tough about me. Watch this here.
You were supposed to say that the streets say different.
I don't care what the streets say. They lied. They didn't know I was living in fear. Anytime a man wake up and try to impress another man, you living in fear. I didn't have to bust your head.
They say he was the biggest gangster in Texas, though.
What they say? They lied. I was dumb. Didn't know no better. I was young. I went to prison when I was young. I come out of the juvenile system when I was 11. And I ended up going to prison when I was 17, didn't get out until I was 35. So the prison raised me. So, and the stuff that I went through it because that's what I was taught. But once I opened my eyes and realized I ain't got to bust his head because he looked at me crazy.
But wait.
And I can apologize and speak to a man.
Let me just say this right here about the whole situation about banging and religion, all right? And see, we just talked about that earlier. We said the whole thing is that your belief system is what your morals and your principles. That's all personal. My God is personal. This is why I told you about the road God. That's your own personal being. That's what helped you keep going through all the bull. Is your faith and belief in your higher being, the Most High, whether it's Muslim, Islam, whatever it may be, whatever.
Right on. This from Juan Anderson from the Warriors. This from Lil Bro.
It is. That's your personal. But out here amongst men, you either over or you ain't. We ain't going for nothing less. I keep saying, I don't know about everybody else's gang, but our gang don't compromise. Right. That don't mean you're not a Muslim. That just means you can't live with a Muslim. You still gonna have to follow our rules. It's blood in, blood out. What y'all talking about? Everybody want to compromise.
Oh, bam. This is the finish of that conversation when he was like, he asked everybody, can he get out and not bang no more? He went to everybody individually, like, can I stop banging? Top my drifter, what's the deal? Oh, we got everybody in here doing it.
That's because they still think this life is theirs.
Let me say
When you lose detachment and you understand that this is God, you gonna flow.
100%. 100%.
Watch it here.
Watch this. Now, let me
go ahead.
Let me say this. I think that's kind of what's wrong with the world right now, Gumby. What you just said, bro, is that everybody is not personal enough with their religion. You know what I'm saying? It's too much on display. Okay. It's too much on broadcast, which puts people at conflict of interest.
And not only that, it weakens your faith.
Yeah.
Me and God, we had to fight it out in themselves. I did 10 years in the cell by myself.
Right.
So I had a whole experience that other people was not able to even witness.
He will have a different relationship with God because he spent so much time in silence and actually hearing. So it's like he will have a different relationship.
I want to
say this too, though, to all the homies, don't think that gangsters don't believe in the creator. You know what I'm saying?
Don't live that long.
Well, they believe that. I'm glad you said that.
Don't live that long.
Serve God with all our heart. You know what I'm saying? Or, don't think that, we're these brothers out here to just be hell bent on evil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go so long doing wrong, and destroying with your hands, you understand destruction.
Man, hey, shout out to the global community getting in here, doing it up on this Friday. Shelton, what's the deal?
You learn how to build. You see what I'm saying? And once you learn how to build, you stop.
Look what government said. Same way they got rules. Watch it there. God got rules too. This is what I don't like about people.
God ain't got no.
Wait, let me just say.
Let me say this here.
Pardon H, before you say that, pardon my H. Look, this is the whole thing right here.
Pardon my
You
H
have
is
to make the
crazy.
choice. You can't serve two masters.
That's right. The book say that. The book say that. You would love one of the
same way you think.
Yeah.
You either gonna bang or you ain't. You gonna hang.
There you go.
Let me show you how it evolved from what you're talking about. I'm
JL, you don't think todo.
trying to explain to you. So you can't serve two masters. So you have to combine the masters. Everything I do as a Hoover is what God told me to do in the books that y'all talk about.
Bro, what did Gumby just say? God told him to be a Hoover. Okay, this is where we starting at. Got you.
So why can't I name my God after what I believe and I'm willing to die for, just like y'all do with y'all?
Okay, watch this here. Let me share something with you. Let me say this here. Abraham, watch this here. Abraham was in a situation where he had to sacrifice Isaac, and he called God Jehovah Jireh. Jacob wrestled with God. He called him Jehovah Rapha. So everybody give God a name where he deliver you out of. Paul said he became all things they may win something to Christ. I respect a brother from where.
Hey, this is a diabolical table. I'm not gonna lie. No good is coming from this conversation. This is not holy. Dead homies, it's not.
Where he come from. Just like I said, God got rules. Here's the problem I got. Just like you got rules in the game, you got rules in the God that you say you believe in. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you say you nation Islam. Hold on, I'm up through. And Christian, here's my point. If I'm gonna live for it, I'm gonna die for it. So when I chose to follow God, somebody said something. He said it a while ago. He might have just been joking. I can't live without God. I can't speak for you. I can't make it out God. Because if without God, I end up in a situation. Even though I got God.
When you follow God law,
save me from myself.
Let me say this. When you follow God law, you also follow man law, right? Because God law itself is man law.
Let me just
it's the same law.
Let me just say something. Listen to you. We all worshiping all these different names. But let's just say take away all of the names. Listen to me. Everything, all the laws and regulations I was taught in my house from the Bible and different religions and things and the way that I live my life as a Hoover is the same exact thing.
That's what I was getting to.
Wait.
Brock, what's the deal, family? Bro, get off work, throw us on in the whip, and do it up. Shout out to you, community member. What's the deal?
So when I'm getting to call him Jesus, I can
call him Joshua.
I understand that.
Chucky, you feel the same way, blood? What are you talking about?
I understand the whole. I'm just
I know.
Listen to me.
Prophet East.
In order for me to be able to function on the level that I'm functioning on, right? I have a conflict. God say don't kill, but He says it's time to kill, right? Listen. So it's a conflict.
It is time to kill.
It is. So it's a conflict in me, right? So now listen. In order for there to be no conflict, I have to join the two together.
Right.
It went well, but it didn't, Drifter. 607 got on his ass. Shelton, what's the deal? You know, just doing it up with the global community on this Friday. It's real tight-knit tonight. Shout out to y'all. What's the word?
So like I keep telling you, Hoover is not a street, it's a way of life, bro. This is the way we believe.
That's right.
We watch that.
Bang that like button. Get like-minded community people in this community. All money ain't good money in slow motion. Damn show always and better, forever better than no motion. Trying to figure out this conversation.
Like,
what was that? Now I'm trying to feel
in the game. You got rules. I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna rob. I'm not gonna do this. My character gonna be up straight. This is the way that you gotta be when you standing firm with God, and this is also the way you gotta be when you standing firm in the game. What I'm saying, so they both is the same damn thing.
I ain't said nothing about it. What you explain that?
I'm saying they both the same damn thing. What I'm saying is that
you gotta go by the rules.
So God used
can't make up your own rules.
Listen to me. God used it for your gifts. He never got nobody tell him stop killing. When Jesus asked that man, "You take all these knives," he said, "No, just take one. Once a piece of fish." He ain't telling him don't grab no one knife. So what I'm saying is that he needs you to be exactly
who you gonna be. Crazy folks trying to explain.
You gotta listen, gang. You gotta be exactly who you gonna be, because that's why God chose you.
Let me say something. Let me tell you who you are. Let me tell what government said. Let me tell what you said. Hold up, watch this. Watch this. Now, government, I got to go here.
Come on, gang. God said,
can I say something? Let me say something. What he said. Listen, I respect what he said. Paul said he became all things. I mean, something.
There you go.
I said, curse and bless me before you choose today. Paul was a big killer. I know, but this is my point. I'm not knocking what nobody believe how my path through Jesus Christ. But watch this here. When people say I had to, that's time to kill, that's time to not. He wasn't referring to as a time to kill. He letting you know there's gonna be a season where people will. It don't mean Christian and go around.
No, it means
what that means.
It means this. You're gonna misinterpret that. You're supposed to give love. It's gonna be time. You gotta kill something.
No, he said that's a time that people would do these things.
Only
He's
time
not talking about people that love Christ.
you grant somebody, if somebody try to take your life, if somebody comes to try to take your life, you are guaranteed to kill the person, and that's an act of God.
That's in you.
That's an act of God.
Can I say this, sir? If you're trying to take care of, you're trying to hurt my family, my children, I'm gonna lay my life down. I'm gonna take you out for that's just in the man's nature.
That's act of God.
But the truth is, we should try everything to bring peace to all people.
But at the same time, it got a balance. Listen, I gotta protect this word that's in me because I gotta pass it. You come try to kill me, I gotta kill you. Protect God's word, right? So it ain't no thing. I'm saying,
real.
I'm just running around for nothing as a problem.
I got you.
But when it's time to kill God, you got to be ready to kill
done that for God. Get on with all that.
You gotta kill God.
You don't. Listen. Listen. None of us got this message that's being delivered to us, but all these different religions. None of us got this message from God themselves. We heard this from other people. Wait, stop. Every information that we got already, right? No matter what it is math, reading, is how we read. It came from other people, right? People. I'm a person. You a person, right? So who's to say it's the truth?
Truth is in you.
Okay, wait.
That's a contradiction then, preacher man. So the dude right here in the green, he a preacher. How you gonna agree with him, but you reading the man-made written Bible? You gotta think before you speak.
Listen, what I'm saying, the truth is in you, but I'm talking about everything everybody talking out their mouth, all these different religions. This is what I'm saying.
Nah, Mars Queen, no BRB.
The whole thing about it is that look, you can feel what's true.
There you go.
You know.
Right. Can I say this? What you saying? I say this here.
Everybody join the Discord too. You feel me? We do it up in there.
What
also.
you
Spam up that like button. Let's get to 100 likes real quick. We can do that.
And it's solid. There's something in you. I keep hearing people talk about missing book. You are the book. Watch this here. He said, I write my law on all men.
So there are missing books in the Bible. We all know that. Everybody knows that there are missing books and there are books that they chose to put in there. Just like in the, I believe the Eritrean Bible, there's 166 books or something crazy like that.
Hard. Watch this here. Here's my thing though.
The bishop be on some BS, dead homies.
Work for you. I know what worked for me. I tried. Nation Islam, yeah, but I had to get what worked for me.
Because I don't need a middleman to talk to my dog. You feel me? I don't need no third person in between me and the man. You know what I'm saying? We about to be one together, and I'm about to find my spiritual outlet within me. I don't need nobody else.
And what did not?
I could be wrong though. Pastor Gene and look him up. Good man. I don't need to look him up. Respectfully, I've heard him speak, and he don't even know the word of the book itself. It's like he didn't read the book or something. So how can I speak? I mean, listen to a man that ain't read the book.
It worked for me. Knowledge didn't work for me. Islam didn't work for me. I'm not knocking it. My spirituality didn't work for me. What worked for me when I realized what the power of God is and how you approach that.
What you
And so,
you understand?
that
Everything
would help
worked for you, but it worked for you different. Everything was a stepping stone. So you said it didn't work, but it
that worked for you.
Everything, and listen to me, everything changed you just a little bit. Everything you touched changed you a little bit because you wasn't made to change at one time. Everything influenced your change. And I don't think you
can I add something? Have you ever smoked crack?
Everything, come on, gang. You asked the wrong question. Everything influenced your change.
No, I'm not
change just on
have
one
you ever
thing.
smoked crack?
Listen, gang. You putting your change on one thing when everything influences your change.
He think I'm playing.
Everything influences your change.
Okay, have you ever smoked crack?
Have you your boy?
No.
No, but we both asked the question. We want you to ask.
Okay, now watch. Now listen. Now watch it here. He said he never smoked crack.
You say you never the boy.
I never did. Okay, watch it here. So here's the problem. If you never smoked crack, I can't tell you what a crack head go through. But if a person that's
Shelton, that's what we in here for. That's what it's about. Staying safe, staying dangerous. You know what I'm saying? inside getting some knowledge.
Smoke crack before.
You,
he can tell you some things that knowledge cannot give you because it's experience.
Everybody say that.
With God,
bro,
it ain't just about knowledge. He said, no man can know me but by my spirit. There's some things only come from God. You're not smart enough to know God. You're not smart enough.
Let me say this. I know exactly who God is.
So
everybody,
if you God,
they either choose
why
to
you
do
make
it.
yourself look.
Let me tell you why. Everybody know, but they either choose
to look in the mirror when you correct yourself.
Nah, good man. I'm not a fan of. No, I'm not. He don't keep it 1,000. I don't rock with bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 all the way. Nope. I'm non-biased. Shit, we can agree to disagree. I don't like bro.
Harbor Freight tools keep
He
getting
must,
better.
hey, dead home. He must be him, bro. Nah, I don't know. He might be a fan. I've never.
Spiritual. I seen a church. Everybody set up in there naked. Everybody naked. The preacher naked. And so they talk about Adam and Eve was naked. So some man and came along and twist that word up. Got a bunch of people setting up in the church.
Brian B. Nah. My kids don't be on the internet, nor do they watch TV. So I ain't your daddy, my boy.
Church naked.
How tricky is to take something that you possess and then hide it from you, and the whole time it's still in you. Right? That's what they did, right? They act like it's in the book. They act like it's over. They act like it's over there because they want you to look without. The whole time it's in you. That's the biggest trick that ever been done.
But most people always pretend they ain't got no issue. They ain't got no fault. I seen a preacher say,
and shout out to everybody's perspective and their opinion and their narrative. Ain't nobody right. Ain't nobody wrong. But we gonna get to it. This gonna be a tricky one in the comments. Let's have a conversation.
I'm perfect, filled with the Holy Ghost, evidence speaking tongue. And I don't see it no more. He's a lie. He just lied. I don't
have discernment. Remember, do your own research.
Worship a man. I don't care if he brown hair, blue eyes, green eyes. God ain't no man. So when you talking about a white, blue-eyed devil, he must be worshiping that devil because we don't worship that devil.
Which one you worship?
Listen. I worship God that ain't a man. God, the Bible said God not a man. Neither the.
Pay attention to hypocrisies. Pay attention to people having different narratives, but was saying one thing at one point, saying another. Let's see who really 100 and who not. Queen Crystal, I feel you. Damn near can turn everything off. Freaking, you know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen, hit that like button. Non-biased media, you already know new content dropping daily. You feel me?
Son of man, that he shall lie, nor shall you repent.
So why you lie?
When you find your daddy, tell him Drifter want to holler. Dead homies, B team.
You lie.
I don't lie to you still.
You lie before you
speak. You trying to say Bishop be lying?
Bishop be lying.
Listen, the biggest lie he ever told people they gotta wait to get to heaven. Right? When
so
Jesus even teach that, he tell everybody gotta wait to get to heaven.
So you in heaven now?
Yeah. Heaven is a state of mind. It's consciousness. It's how you view the world.
No, that's your heaven.
No, everybody heaven. Only heaven you can get to. Only heaven that's reachable.
His heaven. But watch this.
Contradictions. Watch for contradictions. That's the word I meant to say.
He said heaven is a state of mind.
Yeah.
Therefore, hell can be a state of mind.
Exactly. Now
okay,
you get it.
Watch this. So he's saying, so a man thinks, so is he. But watch this. Because you.
I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. Yep.
Think that you in hell don't mean you're in hell.
No, you listen.
Do you think you ugly?
Let me tell you something. If you think you, if I thought I was ugly, then guess what? I become ugly. Whatever you become.
If you told somebody, hold on. If you told somebody you look good,
sexy.
Hold on, watch this.
Sexy as stop playing.
You ugly.
No, I look good.
Boy, you ugly.
I look good.
Another man commenting on another man appearance is crazy. Shout out to Pennsylvania, the global community. We do it up from all across the world. Spam it up where you watching, doing it up from, putting your perspective and narrative out there. Shout out to the community. Do it up. Global protocol. What's the deal?
You so ugly. Good. You make a baby cry.
Listen. He want to go to jokes. He always want to go to jokes. That was the past dude. They go to jokes when they want to go to real shit.
I'm talking about ugly on the inside.
Listen, gang,
See that? You thought I'm talking about the outside. I said you ugly on the inside. Now you took it. See how you can take words and make it say what you want to say.
So was Jesus nice?
He was nice. He was.
Was he
Jesus,
nice?
Jesus always nice.
Well, then why the fuck you call him Jesus with his name Yahshua? Ain't no goddamn
Joshua is just
Yahshua's his name.
That's not in English.
That's his name.
I wasn't born. Look,
that's
here.
his name.
I wasn't born.
So call him by his name.
And the
Don't BC that. All right. I'm gonna hold on. It's Yahshua and Yahweh. But we gon', everybody got their own narrative. I got
Middle
mine.
East. You were.
Yeah, you was too. You just don't know it. It's the Middle East is right here. It's right here. Listen,
you can't be closed-minded to information. That's where whoever the fan of, whatever the dude name is, the pastor, preacher man, preacher, pastor man, preacher man, pastor, preacher man, Eli. That's where he wrong at. You can't close your mind ever.
That think slaves came over here. He don't know they shipped slaves out and they sold them out of here, right? Man. He's still thinking that we came from somewhere else.
Dead homies. It's analytic slave trade. They had it backwards. But do your own research. We about to let them.
He's an old fool.
Watch this. That's old fool. That's some elementary knowledge.
Oh, come on, Gary.
They bought us on a boat called Jesus. White man did this. Y'all give white man so much credit. It don't even make no sense.
The white man ain't did. Listen,
what 607 say about the white man
did with this, right? They took the information, but now they forced to give it back.
That
right?
sounds good.
Because, like, we know, but here the problem is they giving it back, but everybody not vibrate correctly. Listen, he good on the inside, but his outer layers all fucked up.
Let me ask you something.
His outer layers all
drunken highlights or the drunken thoughts. Not gonna lie, don't got time for that. I appreciate you for being here for the community, but Global Gang, let him know what this community about and what we own and how we be doing it up.
Yeah. He don't even know what a magnetic field is. I'm touching him right now. He can't even feel it. Listen, he think nothing happening. Everything's happening right now. He don't even know.
I know them black nails is just getting around me. You're like a Spider-Man. Where you get them black nails from?
Why y'all me? Why y'all?
Creators, I built.
We do non-biased content. We do it up about esoteric thoughts, and we keep everything 1,000.
Every time when I come back, I want God.
Them black nails, listen, they look spooky.
You focus on the wrong thing, Pastor Eli.
No.
I'm gonna do this. I don't do this.
My boy.
It's gonna be real war in this video. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna play with you, gang.
Listen.
We don't talk about the Bible. We don't talk about survival.
Listen.
Which one?
When I'm sitting next to you,
I don't know if we can fight.
I feel like what's here. Listen, them nails. See, them nails.
I thought we was doing a Bible war.
I know.
I thought we was doing a Bible war for sure.
No, we're doing a Bible.
Hey, but Drunken Thoughts want to know what we be doing in the channel. Let him know.
They spiritual. No, they spiritual. Them nails are spiritual. They make you.
What you got? What you got, Bishop?
They mean, look, he look dead, man. Look, his hand look dead.
Listen, Jesus said that the dead bury the dead. See, what the pastor don't know, what the pastor don't understand is the world is dead because the world don't understand to be aware is to be alive, right? The moment he called these black nails, you knew he was asleep because this is protection. He understand that black absorb negative energy, but he don't understand that because he don't believe in magic, but Jesus did all the magic, right? Jesus said, what I do, all men can do. He's still waiting on Jesus to do for him.
So turning water into wine is not magic? I'm confused, Pastor Eli. I don't know. We gotta put that hypocrisy down and start calling it what it is. You hear me? Double tap that screen while we at it. We about to have a conversation with a K.
Okay, let me say it. Now he said, whatever you bound on earth, I'll bound in heaven, whatever you lose. But let me share something with y'all.
He won't let you talk. See that? The church doesn't let nobody talk.
I'm gonna let him talk. Go
ahead. Can we get your fault for the stop?
Go ahead, Bishop, do your thing.
Bro, can we do the Bible war, please?
No, hold on.
Ask the verse.
I got this. Go ahead.
You got what? You want to let him win? You from Texas? I ain't stupid. It's your turn to go.
Where you from?
You know where he from? From Texas.
I'm telling you where you from.
I'm from St. Louis. Back door city. Come on, gang. Let's do this interview, man.
Okay.
You got to say vibrate low. We're supposed to be doing some real.
You already started the vibration low.
Sure have.
Why y'all putting
it? Bishop got an agenda. He ain't confused. CS. X-War, what's the deal, family? Where you been at, blood?
Know me.
You talking about you?
Stop screaming at the bishop.
I'm getting mad because he here to deliver a message, you feel me, and get out some information while Bishop Eli, Pastor Eli, Dr. Eli, whatever blood name is, he just trying to get some people to join his church, his congregation. Bishop don't even know.
Hold on, we're gonna go one at a time.
Okay.
You gonna go first, because you got that goddamn crying. Excuse my language.
Let's go, bro.
You gonna go first, then you go, Bishop.
I wish Jay to get whooped by his girl. He'll be here. I wish his girl ain't whoop his ass. Yeah, my friend Jay got whooped by his girl.
Oh Lord,
got his ass beat.
It's all right. That mean you don't fight women.
Matthew 7:15.
Been on a holiday, brother. That was the funniest. I'm not gonna lie, X-Ward, for sure, bro. Got
Beware
you.
of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves.
Listen, everybody think a false prophet is a person or a man. It's talking about the whole community. It's talking about the church, right? Because you got to be worried that because they all run around telling you to look without. They're telling you to pray to go to heaven, but Jesus said, "Look within. The kingdom of heaven is within." Right? They switch up all Jesus' words, right? Yahshua words. They switch them up, and then they feed the people.
Yahshua words. You heard him? You heard him? Let's just go off of the feeling and the frequency and the vibration you get from either individual. You feel me? And just the presence of the information and how you can digest it when communicated. You can feel one, the other you just don't.
False. Listen, and then they tell you this, right? Hold up, don't question God. You got to question the church, you better not ask it because you can't question God. But if you can't question God, then what kind of God is it? Right? What kind of God is it?
Another point before I let get it off, a lot of people are fine with listening to the information from other people and not going and getting the facts for themselves. The book is right there. You can go read it yourself. So why take the information from somebody else? Get the direction and then go dive in for your personal.
I can't ask the question.
And like Robert said, interpret yourself.
But you ask him that he won't understand. So to answer your question, that Matthew verse, it means something that he won't never understand.
Wow.
Right? The church is the false prophets. It's not one man, right? It's not one thing.
Bitch, what's the response?
It's the church.
First of all, I think he done smoked too much kush first because he sound like he done lost his mind.
Yeah.
When he said there's gonna be many false prophets, it's not referring to
many churches.
Everybody always want to put everything on the church. A false prophet.
Somebody tell me why there is more churches in the low-income neighborhoods than there are in the wealthy ones. Somebody tell me that. Why? In the hood, every corner you spin is two churches, dead homies, same block.
It can be a man that can't think for himself. You can be what a man speak out of his mouth, he can bring cursing or blessing out of his mouth. He can say
people don't even know where consciousness comes from. You stop breathing for however long, 7 minutes, and you lose consciousness first. You don't die, you lose consciousness. So perhaps you're not breathing oxygen, but maybe you're breathing in consciousness. Who knows?
He can't do nothing. He can't accomplish nothing. He just prophesied to his own self. But you do have many false prophets because people doing things for money gain. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle's a false prophet?
Folks saying, huh?
You think Uncle's a false prophet?
I think Unc is a sorcerer of the devil. He connected to him and they budded and he in love with Sophia. And so, I think Sophia
Sophia's in the Bible.
Real bad, you know what I'm saying? And you got to watch that heifer.
Sophia's in the Bible. Jesus went away, met Sophia, and bounced back. You ain't even read the book.
Because she's a freak. And so
Sophia?
when you're dealing with, Sophia, she's a freak. And so you have to watch it. But at the same time, anybody that listens to this broadcast don't know nothing about the Bible, don't know how it got translated.
I
think my community know more about the Bible than Bishop Eli do. I'm gonna make that statement. I didn't see enough of him.
People that watch Unc, they know the Bible. They know
they know his book. I mean,
I don't know who KSR is, Hugo. Don't know what you're talking about.
He tells so many lies, he confuse you. He don't even understand himself. But first of all, anytime a man try to understand God, you'll never fully understand God. God is too big. He's bigger than our ideas. He's bigger than our thoughts.
Oh, so, for sure. He didn't shit. Two minds think alike. For
the supreme God that's created all things, he gave men the ability to see into things. But you got people turn to sorcery. You got people reading their palms. You got people doing cards like this old crazy lady I seen reading people cards and telling them this. And those things is real because spiritual weakness is real. So if you tap into the devil, you really don't want to tap.
Let me ask you this, Bishop. I'm going to cut you out. When you preach at your church on Sundays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you giving the people what they need, or do you know that there's information?
Yeah, you giving the collection plate. That's passed around.
Well,
at least 2 times.
You know what? Well, you know what?
At least 2
times.
times.
But watch this. Everybody would talk about the plate He watch this. TXU, the cut these lights, won't they plate? The car you drive, won't they plate? Around. And if you don't around, what they do? They come get it.
Everything God gave you was free, right? Listen, the fruit was free. Listen, it was free. Somebody sold it to you. See, you don't understand. He went around paying for free shit. That's why I don't pay for free shit. Listen, right now, when you go to the tree, do you got to put a quarter in to get a banana out? No. You got to put $1 in it? No. Listen, before they took over money, the proper money was trade. Everybody just trade some shit. Whatever you got, I get what you got, right? But now they run around charging for everything. He run around paying, and they run around charging the church. But Jesus never charged nobody. Listen, Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 fish. Did he charge nobody, or did he do voodoo?
Okay.
He did voodoo, right? He did magic to feed them, right? These motherfuckers want to rob Peter to pay Paul. Right? Listen, stop playing on me.
Everything that's in his ice box.
This nigga got 5 businesses, 5 cars, 5 trucks. This nigga rich as shit, right? He in there steady collecting money. Right?
Stay collecting money.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, shout out to Quasi Elohim for show. You done missed the stream a couple of days in a row. Glad you in here tonight. Shout out to the 499 on the Fagos and the Skittles. Love, peace, and light. Listen to the message and not the messenger. Sophia is wisdom. Fact.
I'm gonna tell you.
Listen to the message and not the messenger. Listen to what's being communicated and not who's communicating it.
Cats like this here.
Shout out to bro.
I ain't never
Appreciate
took
you.
a Saturday.
They always say, all this money,
my shirt too small. I've been getting money since day one. So, you know, I'm a hustler by nature. You know, you talking about an ex-drug dealer, you talking about an ex-robber, then took the game and flipped it. I sell watermelon, I sell bedspread.
And you will sell the word too.
No, you can't sell
and you will sell the word too. Package it up and sell.
I ain't never preach. I don't even have a what they call underwear. I don't preach for nothing for money. I don't even believe in that. It's no.
Then why y'all ask for the collection plate? Then stop asking for
No.
Give me my money back. I put it in the.
You got to teach people how to get
put money in there.
What's that?
You know why I put money in there? He said, it's 60 y'all in here. All y'all in here.
But he been
we got a new band. We just need it fixed a little bit.
We just need it fixed a little bit. Hey, I'm about to have to put up a poll then because everybody opinion, you feel me? Put some paint where it ain't. We're gonna put some facts on it and we're gonna go with the community, the majority opinion. Let's get to it. I'm about to put a poll up.
What? You're not giving to man, you're giving to God. But everything you got, it came from God. Nothing that he owned belonged to him. It came from God.
But God didn't charge me for it.
God didn't charge you for it.
I came in the
world.
He love a cheerful giver.
I don't know why people always attack the church for giving. The mosque give. You give at the school to keep the school function.
The school is poison. The mosque is poison.
No,
everything for separation and control. They separate you from your money so they control you.
So you think everything is more important than God? What's wrong with you?
Not more important than God.
Spirituality is your whole source of life.
No, my whole source of life is life itself. Listen, this thing, you know what? They don't understand. Listen, there's a problem with them, right? They so afraid of death. They invented a place with.
Shout out to ODM Slim for being on live and tapping in himself. My dog got he probably got 100K subscribers right now on live tapping into the chat. I love you, fool.
Go everywhere because these motherfuckers so money hungry. Why the fuck they haven't look like that?
This is my mother's pastor, Bishop Eli, OG Spoon Deuce landlord. No cap? If so, we got some questions for you. We sure do.
Right. They haven't got gold streets. It's gold everywhere in they heaven. These why the fuck they haven't look like that? Why is they look like that?
Hold on. At them demons. What's it? Them demons acting up. What's it?
It's gold everywhere in they heaven. Listen. And you know the fucked up place because they like Scrooge. They want to stay there forever.
You believe in the Bible or you don't?
God promised to let you stay there with the money forever.
Made like gold.
Full of gold.
Everything is symbolic. He done took it and made it natural. Man, all the streets in heaven.
It's gold.
Ain't no streets in heaven.
Let's go to the second verse.
You know why it's gold? Because when it ain't not came here, they needed gold. They had to drink the gold.
The reason why you got so many false prophets because people listen to fools like this here and they'll tell them anything. And people, they'll listen to anything. They don't study their word. They don't pray to God. They don't even fear God.
Why not pray to God from God?
I'm making a poll, my bad. Hey, use this time to hit that like button, spam up that like button. I'm making a poll. We're going to do it up. Let me know how y'all feeling. Shout out to the chat, the best chat on YouTube. We doing it up in here nice and safe, having this conversation on this Friday.
What God you are, the little G?
Yeah, I'm the little G.
So you the God that go to sleep?
I'm GDB Vice Lord.
Oh Lord, you is crazy. This a gangster God.
Yeah. Jesus was a gangster. Listen, you know Jesus was a gangster when the police ran him over to kill him. He was getting chased by the law enforcement.
Because he was black.
He was a gangster.
Look at them knees.
Stop playing on me. Listen. The church want to hide from this fact, right? It was the church want to hide from. They want to hide from the fact that they don't want to take Jesus' message, but they all want to take Jesus. All they want to do is sing happy songs, right? All they want to do is sing happy songs.
Why you want to
right?
Don't keep on talking about.
That's all y'all want to do because all you want to do.
Man, whole churches, little small churches ain't got no
holidays.
They feed them. We feed them much as we can.
Come on, gang. Stop playing on me. You gonna feed them holidays.
Churches bound to make it. So you know.
Second verse, it's on you now, Bishop.
Okay.
It's Corinthians 11, 13, 15. For such men are false apostles, deceitful workmen, disguising themselves as apostles of Christ. And no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light.
That's
what you say about that, Bishop?
Man, that's true. You got a lot of false prophet and everything. Anytime a man say something, somebody gonna follow him. If he came up with a sermon called "Eat Worms," you eat worms and you get strong and your mind open, you'll have a lot of people eating worms. He looked like a worm. What's him? So he may have been ate some worms. And watch this. So there's no religion that don't cause people to.
Like the general, for sure, respect. As humble can be, dog. No lie. I need each and every one of my members for sure.
Grab it. It's always a fool leading another fool, blind leading the blind. So when you don't know,
at your church,
we keep it real. Listen, we do nothing but by the book. So when you say my church don't belong to me, it belong to the Lord.
Okay.
I'm just a preacher that's glad that God saved me from myself. So when I give people the word of God, I teach them the love of God.
Man, this is the global gang community. Shout out to ODM Live. We needed 1,000 subscribers before the night over. Dead homies.
You know what I'm saying? The highway, we ain't doing that pressure. We ain't doing that pressure. That's not even the goal. The goal ain't even the thousands of stuff. We already monetized. We ain't worried about nothing. So we ain't worried about no. The goal, that's just the extra. That's just for the commercials, right? We don't get there. But now we just worried about. We worry about the cash. We worry about that. It could be 700. As long as this motherfucker do 8,000 views, 9,000, 10,000. I'm real with that. I mean, I'm doing better than my channel support.
Hey, nah, you ain't doing better than it's supposed to. You doing exactly what you're supposed to do, ODM. You doing exactly what you're supposed to do, brother, for sure. I'm just, had to see. I seen the number. I had to give you some love. That's it, brother.
I appreciate it, though. Okay, it's my boy, man. Now, me and my boy, we had I would have said fallout. We wasn't shit out at the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't even know each other. It just was, it was smoke. We just was up.
Right, exactly. We was put in a position to opportunity to go into those different little topics and stay with one topic. We was doing this mad rule. You know me, I'm always extra out, so I do the most sometimes.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we just put it up there. And one day he was like, man, look, bro, I mean, he's fucking killing. And he was like, man, he just started talking. And we talking regular. It was just the environment. You know what I'm saying? Every time he said something in my chat, I always responded to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been good. He tapped in with the team and the man, going it. You know what I'm saying? It's the product of us, right? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
And beyond that, what I can say, you never gatekeep though. No lie. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Always open with the information and everything, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 for sure.
Right.
For sure.
That's my thing. That's why I feel like I want everybody to win.
For sure. My chat throwing up the brains, you already know. Love your life, fool. We're gonna tap in.
Big dog, love your life, bro. You already know.
For sure.
Tap Food Global, man. Make sure I tap in. That's my boy, man. You already know,
For
man.
sure.
Product of us, man.
ODM Live, product of us. You hear me?
Teaching with balance. And
my bad, y'all. I just had to show my dog some love. You feel me? Global community. Shit. Yep.
So when you come across people like this, the church reject folk like this. I love people like this here. You know why? Because I believe that the power of God able to even bring him to a point to make him in the right man. Mind that a man, a demon possessed. He was cutting on himself, sleeping in the grave, sleeping around dead folk. He did. You know what I'm saying? So Jesus came to the man that was demon possessed, cutting on himself, and Jesus spoke to him and made him put on his clothes. He wasn't talking about his physical clothes, but he talking about clothes his mind upright. You know,
think
don't let
got God in him.
Huh?
You think got God inside of him?
Everybody got God in him. He couldn't live without God.
Listen, he's doing it wrong. Listen. It was talking about the two cells of men, right? Everybody got two bodies. You got the physical body. You have your astral body, right? But he was talking about the self. Everybody got a higher self and they got the lower self, right? So everybody is kind of like double-minded, right? So what the Bible is trying to understand that you could be dealing with somebody in sheep clothing, meaning he know not who he is, meaning that 1 minute he will have, 1 minute he not. Right?
That's Bishop.
Listen to
no,
me. No, it don't matter. It's everybody. It's me. It's
no,
him. But it's everybody. So listen, in order to prevent
Bishop
that,
100.
Listen, in order to prevent that, you got to understand that they've been attacking your magnetic field your whole life, right? And your magnetic field is like an egg. You crack it, it's gone. Every time he get mad, it cracked. Every time he lied, it cracked. It just cracked 150,000 times the last time he spoke. Because everything he spoke was bullshit.
Man, look at the nails.
So listen, see, he always say, look at the nails. I'm coming to the truth. I'm trying to break down.
Nails,
Listen, I'm trying to break down to people what it means, right? It's a higher self and the lower self, right? Noble Drew Ali. Everybody know Noble Drew Ali. He said one thing, right? If you want to know what to study, I'm going to say yourself. When you well have studied yourself, when you come back to me and ask me what to study again, and I reply yourself, the self-study of a man is never done. Right? You've never done studying yourself because you understand that your magnetic field controls the inside of your body. So what he was talking about was everybody. See, everybody want to know they talk about everybody, but everybody God, everybody's devil. Everybody got a higher self, everybody got a lower self, right?
Everybody ain't the devil.
Nobody can control their thoughts. Right now, Pastor was sitting there, he had some dirty thoughts, right? And the dirty thoughts came to his head. What the fuck was that?
Watch this here.
What the you was that last night?
Laying down.
No, I would have laid down, phone off, don't come to the phone, don't pick it up. I'm calling you all day. What the fuck you at? Don't you got a wife? Right? I don't know where the fuck you at. Right? So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. No, he ain't coughing. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to did he come in? Listen, did he come in here all like this? Tired and like you know, he been sucking on the dick all night and he got white. Right? Hallelujah to that then.
See, demons, watch that. Demons lie on you. Demons make up stuff. See what I'm saying about lying prophets? He just manifest.
Pastor, we been talking about that. Why you stay talking? Pastor, we done with that.
Okay,
why you so caught up on that?
Okay, what's that?
It must be the truth. It gotta be the truth.
Let's get that. Let's talk about it. No, he said something about the false prophet. He just said something.
It gotta be the truth. Look at it. It gotta be the truth.
Look at it.
I've been done with that.
Can I ask something? No, you done with it, but watch that.
Right, it's done.
You can deceive people. But listen, okay, we done with that. But watch this.
You done with that?
You have the ability. What Christ did. Christ took the power out of man's hand. Man been deceiving people for years. So he said, great is he that's in you than he's that's in the world. So Christ did away with all
the Bible verse and everything.
And so, no.
We talking about the Bible verse and everything. The Bible verse, don't gotta explain itself.
I'm just letting you know that the power within yourself.
Explain to her.
I ain't got to do that.
That's on you now, Uncle.
I'm 100.
What?
Make my wife good.
Yeah,
where your wife?
You gonna say it again. You keep saying it. I was at home last night.
Where that help?
I was at home last night. And I picked up my phone.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. I think you better call Tyrone. Call. But you can't use my phone.
Yeah, but look who sapped that. What he probably.
What got mom?
Go ahead.
We got John 4:1.
John 4:1.
I like
Beloved, do not believe every spirit.
Come on,
but
man.
test the spirits to see whether they are from God.
Oh Lord.
Many false prophets have gone out into the world.
Let me say something.
They smoke weed, they drink.
This is what
they
did,
got
right?
skeletons.
What you read, and what you don't understand what you're reading. They took every name and they made every name turn to a white name. They really took the Bible.
I didn't see Bob.
Hold up, listen to me.
Billy.
They took the Bible. They made names like John. All the names to make
John's
you think
a black
that
man name.
they were superior to you. That's why they slid verses in like obey your slave master, right? They slid
That
stuff
ain't what
in.
that means.
Dang, you gotta let me talk. Right? When it's my turn.
Hey, I ain't even peep. Shout out to Brock. I'm just going through my things for joining the global community. For sure, official. We got that membership. You for show top 5. Let me know if you want a cash rule shiesty for the F or if you want half off some merch. Shout out to you For sure, we gonna keep doing it up. Stand down to come up. Appreciate you, loved one.
Talk, bro, let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? Listen, that's why they slid verses in, right? Listen, and that's why they gave you a white Jesus. They took down the black and put up white one.
And shout out to Lack the General for sure, brother.
Because that Bible was made for you to submit. In that Bible, they told you one thing you understood was wrong. They told you to be weak. They said be weak. They said look the other way, right? But you gotta understand, you gotta be powerful. You gotta speak with what's that word Jesus said all the time? You gotta speak with authority. Right? Because when Jesus spoke, he spoke with authority, right? He told the wind be still and it stopped moving, right? So why the Bible tell us to be weak then? Right? Jesus said, what I do, all men can do. So all men deserve to talk, Pastor. Right? But they ain't gonna teach that, right? They want you to be quiet, they want you to be silent, they don't want you to speak, right? That's the problem with the church, right? And the church don't understand that. Listen, I swear to God, mama, when you go to church, it's only one day where they
voted for Eli.
That's doing Bible school. And even then, they're going
Elohim too. What Elohim do?
I'll tell you what the Bible means. But ask who told him what the Bible means. I talked to him, his mama did. Listen, this is a good man. The only reason he in the church, because his mother. The only reason I was in the church, because of my mother. Listen, we do.
Hey, you only 18, Lack the General? For sure. Where you from, loved one? Let's start there.
Do what our family do instead of doing what the we want to, right? Because we holding on to shit.
Oh, Eli got a membership too. Oh, dead homies. Oh shit. It's only 2 spots left for the free merch. Shout out to Quasi Elohim Quasi for sure. I appreciate you, family. Dead homies. Shout out to the global community. We doing it up tonight. Shout out to the members for sure. Exclusive content for y'all. And just for y'all.
Right? This man got too many attachments. He holding on too much. Right? He got the book. He got the truth. He got the.
I got to it before you. I peeped it. Shout out to Young Chucky for putting me on. Good looking, bro.
Light scared to walk.
Get me on point.
Right? But you look at me.
He doing both.
Come on, gang. Listen, everybody do both. Everybody double-minded. Everybody double-minded when they realize one thing, right? He got to wait till he die to go to heaven, right? But I realize I'm in heaven right now. They want life to be good, but the Bible says it's going to be more bad days than good, right? So everybody want everything to be so good.
607 was 100%. Who voted for Eli? Bishop Eli got to be in here somewhere. He's in here. He voted for himself. I'm convinced.
Before, right? But people don't. I don't give a.
Hey, Quasi Elohim. Hey, check it out, bro. Just go with it, bro. Just go with it, bro. Thank you.
Come on, listen.
Appreciate you, though.
Don't listen. It don't matter. That's the spirit coming out.
Right.
That's the spirit. Listen,
Or
guys,
if you don't donate it to another member.
Spirit party, you cannot get in. Moses off the drink and Jesus off the gin. I swear to God, my mom.
I rebuke you, devil. Now watch this. Watch this. Now watch this. Let me share something with you.
Yeah,
everybody come to God in their own way. You know.
I like how them globes look on the members, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's hard. Bang that. Exclusive lime green logo too, for sure.
So you got the churches. They close mind. They in a box. They don't want to deal with people on this level. They don't like dealing with certain demons. They don't like dealing with certain attacks. I'm not you. There's a spirit behind you. But watch this.
Yeah, that's good.
And so watch this.
That's word.
Watch this. And so the thing is that when he said something that's real, you possess the good and evil. When they ate the tree of knowledge of good and evil, man can always live this life, but he cannot control bad thoughts. But the Bible said, cast down every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. What makes God so powerful in my life? You know, I'm hearing you, but at the same time, because you hear my past, but somebody that done been with me in my past, they can see the light because they know where I come from. So because you see me in your present, if you knew my past, then you knew as a God. I can't change myself. I can't read a book to change me. I can't pray enough to change me. I couldn't go to enough miles, enough church to change me. It takes the power of God to change me. So when I look at my life, I realize that it's the power of God. So when you get a preacher like myself that's not intimidated by this foolishness, this cat doing, they ain't got no power in now. It can't stop him from lusting, can't stop him from cussing, and it can't stop him from fussing. And it can't do.
Kickboxer, put on your mama that this is a great pastor. If that's your opinion, for sure. I just need to know you serious in your belief.
None of that. So what he doing, that thing he doing is so weak. In his mind, he think that's some power. Somebody else gonna look at this and gonna try it because they
Make it official, Drifter. Dead homies. Make it official.
Still food doing the same thing. Only thing he need to do is renew his mind. That's all he got to do. And everything is off a word.
Listen,
it's not off no voodoo. No voodoo and hoodoo.
Listen, if I'm renewing my mind, first tell me what information.
You better be careful. You might go to jail. You burning money.
Good. What information that? Tell me what information that. So I renew my mind. What information? Where is that?
Bro, where did that fire come from? Where did the fire come from? Did he light it? Did he hit it with the sage? I missed it. Where did the fire come from? Did he make it out of thin air? What happened?
Who was that?
Where's information? Where's knowledge?
Ain't no knowledge within
He
you.
don't know. Listen.
Knowledge with.
Oh yeah, for the record, Drifter, the realest female from Inglewood you ever met.
Listen,
you was born with it.
Knowledge is right here, right?
Nah, it ain't in there.
For a lot of years,
grab it.
Listen, for a lot of years, they want us to believe
That
that.
sound good.
Listen to me, gang. Everybody is proven. Just because I'm sitting next to the pastor right now, I can read his thoughts. I can read them.
What's going through my
Listen,
mind?
We are energetic beings. We are electric. We are not full human.
What's going through my mind right now? I'm tell what's going. I'm tell what's in my mind. I see YN, a young old nigga want to be young. You remind me of them NBA boys. You should have been in them videos jumping around.
Listen, why come every time we do this,
tight clothes
he saw me 150,000 times?
David, what you have done here?
Listen, he talks so bad about me, I'll be confused. I don't know I'm sitting next to the bishop, right?
No, I'm not talking about the truth,
right? But listen, we fight not against people, we fight against principalities of power, right? So we got to understand that my problem is not with him because like 98% of the world worship the devil, they don't even know, right? Listen, they confused because they think everybody think they doing something good, right? Everybody think that what they doing is what they supposed to be doing. Nobody running around knowing they doing bad, right? Because life's not about good or bad. It's me and him together right now. We both carry the truth, right? Both of us saying true statements, but only one of them statements could be truth. That's what I meant.
That's right.
You got a true statement. I got a true statement. But only one of them could be truth. But
both of them can't be.
Both of them cannot be.
What is truth?
Listen, the truth when you got everything. See, your book, you don't understand. Listen, back in Egypt,
the book is in you.
Back in Egypt, they did right. They stole little bitty pieces. Everybody ran off of pieces of the book.
It's
right?
in you.
The church got some. The Nation of Islam got some. The Muslims got some. All these motherfuckers got a little bit of the whole. Right? It's like they all got a cup of the ocean.
You born with the book in you.
Ocean.
You born with the book in you. The other book just confirmed what's already in you. He said, I'm write my law on all men's heart.
Come on, guy. You don't even understand.
You don't understand.
You live in a world where you can't understand.
Watch this here. Can he explain to you what that do for him?
I can explain to you what it do for everybody. Listen,
what it do for you?
So listen, sage do two things, right? One thing you gotta understand is the smoke.
Like a big old joint.
One thing you gotta understand that we live in a.
Hey, one thing we gotta do, we gotta get to 100 likes though, for sure. Been on stream too long not to be at 100 likes. Shout out to the community, but let's get there though.
We live in two worlds, right? We live in the physical world. We also live in the spiritual world. Smoke can actually travel through both, right? So what I'm saying is you can see it here and also travel to the spiritual plane where you can't see it. But sage, for instance, to keep away negative energy, right? So if you got negative energy around, you do this, negative energy kind of like deflect away from you. What is the black nails? So you don't understand because like everything on the earth is a.
Where you learn that at?
I learned it from Jesus.
You learn that from Jesus. She done the lying prophet. You done lied on Jesus again.
Yeah, I learned it from Jesus.
Okay, we got the next one. This on you, Timothy 6:5, who think that godliness is a means to financial gain from such withdraw yourself.
Listen, this is what it is, right? A lot of people, and I'm really not going to say the pastor, right? Because I can't say that about the pastor because the pastor help people. But a lot of people, they are here for self-gain, right? They are here just to get rich off the word, right? They're going to tell you the word and then they hustling it. Right, but that's not what the word is for. A lot of times you got to understand. We get mad at the church because they collect money. You should be collect money. You should be the givers if you're gonna be the givers. You shouldn't rob Peter to pay Paul. That's sort of like that. But I can't say Bishop is like that because I watch him collect small collections. I'm looking at the food he didn't feed them. God damn, this nigga fed into all that food. He ain't collected half of that. Right? Because I watched it. They had said again. Listen, the collection plate still comes back around. Right. So what I'm saying is that everybody.
Like the general, one thing I can say for sure, 1000%. Shout out to you, little bro. But even more importantly, shout out to your mama. She brought you to the church, you know what I'm saying? But what I can say, listen to no information from nobody, not even me, bro. Always do your own research and know it for yourself, you feel me? And find the answer within. Because you're going to know what's right or wrong, you feel me?
Probably not like that, but as a whole, that's the church. That's what they do.
Because your truth may not be his truth, her truth may not be that truth, and the truth that's needed for you.
Right? They want to sell you the kingdom of heaven. They want to sell you peace. They want to sell you everything, but everything is in your mind, like he just said.
Drop them globes in the chat, though. We ain't did that all night. Bang them globes, because we do it up from everybody across everywhere around the globe, even though it's a flat terrestrial plane. Shout out to y'all.
He said that you was born, God wrote the words on your heart. So if God wrote the words on your heart, what the
Shout out to Global Drifter. Ooh, that look hard. Not gonna lie. Dead homies, you did that. That's fire.
you need church for?
That's
You
fire.
don't need it. But the problem is everybody wanna not. Why the f you ain't looking at me when I'm talking? Why you looking at me when I'm talking?
You need to calm down.
Why you listen? You look at him when he talk.
I can't tell if you're looking at me or not.
But you every time I talk, you look at all.
I'm looking at you.
But I'm saying that everything come within. Everybody's scared to look within. Right? No, I'm for real, gang. Because like I just want everybody watching this to look within, like to know that you don't need to look without.
That's right. Well, look what he just said though. You saying some preachers people use for their own self gain. They've been doing that for years. But here's the thing: the word is given free. You should give it free. I don't believe in a lot of stuff that's going on in the church, but we don't want to make the church look bad because you got a few bad apples. But
a lot of bad apples.
A few. Everybody ain't bad. Everybody, you just know those that in social media, but everybody ain't out to gain something out the church because there's no money in the church. It's more money in the streets.
No, it's not. It is factual that it's people that go into business but look at church as a business and open a church for a business these days. It's factual. We also go give Bishop Eli the credit. Not a couple bad apples gonna spoil it for everybody, but it's more than a couple bad apples.
You can't fool God, so you can't judge every man by what another man do. But I do say this right about one thing. Everything that we do, we should do it out of kindness of our heart. We don't do it that, hey, I come preach for you. You got to give me 10,000. You got to give me 5,000.
Nah, like the general, Unc ain't low key smart. He's top tier as far as understanding the internet and how to captivate attention and move throughout this algorithm, which is actually a skill these days in 2025, because content creators is, I think, the first or second highest paying occupation going on right now. So he for sure is intelligent.
Let's do that.
Yeah, but they hustlers. And so, but everybody have their own belief. You're gonna get some preachers gonna get mad at me today because I say I don't believe in unaware. I heard Geno Jennings said he don't preach for money, but he's lying too, because his billing he got, they had to take up money. Everything he got, he didn't get it out of his money. So don't let people fool you. One lift themselves up, one tear another person down. But
you've been tearing Unc down. But you've been tearing Unc down this whole podcast, though. You've been judging him like Drifter said, more than shit anybody. Judgment shall be passed, but nobody but the one and only.
So, but a lot of churches has taken God's people, and instead of them being servant to God's people, Jesus never came to be.
And still, nobody has told me why there are more churches in the low impoverished areas than in the wealthy ones. 4K. Why?
He looked up to. Jesus never came for people to serve. And Jesus was a servant. He said those are going to be the greatest of them all, but to be the servant of them all.
Listen, they're going to say Jesus came to die, but Jesus said, I came to tell ye that ye are God.
Watch this here. And we are God. But my point is, Jesus trying to set example that man can have the power within himself. You don't have to look to a man to get to God.
Exactly.
That's weakness. But you listen anytime you don't know who you are.
Yeah. I didn't watch this interview. I watch everything with y'all. Y'all know we stream so much every day. I watch everything fresh with y'all. I just knew there was going to be some contradictions and hypocrisies. Bishop Eli, you didn't say that narrative at the beginning of this.
Agreed upon something?
Yeah,
that's true.
It's in you. Everything in you. The word don't do nothing keep you in line where you won't be so spiritual. You make up your own mind what you want to do. I seen some people say they so spiritual. I seen a church, everybody set up in there naked. Everybody naked. The preacher naked. And so they talk about Adam and Eve was naked. So some man and came along and twist that word up, got a bunch of people setting up in the church naked because they misinterpret the word. Just like you said, master, and I'm your slave. That's their custom. That's the way they talk. Master don't mean that the white man is our master and we is slave. That's not what it's saying.
Queen, that's a fact, Elohim. Unfortunately, they do. They do. And you and Brock doing it up with a back-to-back lime green globes. New content for y'all.
Queen mean
one that
look up
your
what queen
teacher.
really means.
Jesus said,
Queen
"You say I'm
mean,
your master." Hold on, let me
bitch,
say
oh,
that.
no good. We went around calling
So
her
we
queen.
misuse.
They trick up the word.
We misuse and mishandle the word of God. And so when you get people who don't really know what they're talking about, they'll say some things that sound good. But at the same time, there's no error in the word. The word teaches you love. The word teaches peace. You got white Christians say they Christian, but they Ku Klux Klan. You got black Christians say they Christian, but they don't like the white man.
Would you
You
preach
got people
outside?
that say they Christian, but they don't walk in love. Huh?
Would you preach outside if there was no money involved?
Ain't no money involved now. I don't get no money, man. Every money I get, I got my own business. My church small. I wish it was a point that my church can take care of me where I ain't got to get out here and work. I can do nothing but focus on God's people and get a word from God. I can't get a word from God on a motor. I can't get a word from God. I'm in the kitchen flipping hamburgers. I need to be concentrated and focused on what God is saying to the people. So I'm hoping that
global community fact. I've never walked inside of a church ever.
One day that I can have the
no disrespect to nobody who has. Everybody finds a spiritual guidance. They wherever they find it at.
Finance to be able to go around, going to the prison and go to the street and witness to people and deal with demons that nobody want to deal with. I got to deal with demons. Somebody told me, man, you going on the broadcast, he a witch. He's a spooky. No, you're a witch. You spooky because you don't understand this man. No, the witch is that heifer got your mind told up.
Listen, they think witches is bad, but witches was good, right? Listen, they outlaw black cats because black cats
black cat, black witches, black dog,
right? Everything. Listen, here's the
black
problem.
is bad.
Here's the problem that everything that you say black is bad. It's kind of
like the general. I did too much research. Just stick around for a while. And you might learn a thing or two, loved one. You might teach me a thing or two also. It's overstood on this side. Just stick around for a while. Like I said, bro. Put your notifications on. As a matter of fact, everybody put your notifications on. We go live every night, no days off. I don't know what that is. Shout out to the community because they don't know what that is either. We do it up every night.
They think black is bad. You know why? Because they trained you to think that black was bad. Only because black absorbed negative energy, right? They didn't want people in the hood running around absorbing negative energy. They wanted to become that energy, right? What people don't understand is your whole life they've been attacking your magnetic field, right? See, his magnetic field is weak, but his word is strong, right? Because that's what they do, right? People don't understand two things, that you cannot live your life just following the word. You have to take care of your life and take care of your body and connect your mind to your magnetic field.
What's stronger than the
You have
word?
to connect. You gotta let me talk, right?
Yeah,
Because,
I'm just asking.
Listen, he say he gonna tell you right now. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God.
The bishop. I don't know if y'all peeped, but I said that at the beginning of the podcast for sure, because I've seen the bishop conversate before. His knowledge of the word is not that deep. He didn't immerse himself in the actual words of the book.
And the word was God.
What's stronger than the word?
He gonna say, right?
He hasn't quoted the word. He hasn't referenced the word. He hasn't went back to any scriptures to put examples on anything he said. Unc said more examples of the scriptures than he has, and that's just observation. No, no judges is my observation.
But listen, there's a lot of spirits running around.
LJ, what's the deal? What's the deal?
That can't speak, right? So I don't think he understands that God himself don't speak, right? Listen, the creator never spoke to anyone. He don't have a voice, right? But he have created things that have voice, because if he would speak, he'd come down and tell everybody shut the fuck up and quit asking for love when you was born with love. See, everybody.
Hey, Keisha, shout out to you. What's the deal, family? Appreciate you for joining in the community.
I don't understand that God can't speak. What kind of God?
God ain't got no lips.
No. so he can't speak. So we don't have no voice. So we don't have no word.
He's greater than lips.
We are trying to understand God through words and through letters. We are trying to understand our creation, right? Who created us? We're trying to understand what the fuck we at.
Hey, remember what Elohim said. Remember what's being communicated, not the communicator. Listen to the words and not who giving the words, who's speaking them.
Through words.
That's right.
Right?
That's
but
right.
God do not have a fucking word. He'll never say a fucking word. Right? Because
hey, Bam Bam, neither. I should have put neither on the vote. For sure. Respect.
He got shit to say.
Okay, it's on you now, Bishop. Her leaders, this is Micah 3:11. Her leaders judge for a bribe. Her priests teach
Little
for a
Turkey.
price. And her
That's
prophets
hella
tell
funny.
fortunes for money. Yet they lean on the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us?
That's right. So you don't think you got people prophesying for money? Y'all must don't look at TikTok and all these different people that people going on these shows and listen to these people.
Get the same type of verses about money and shit.
Watch this. And they are prophesying to people, tell them they're gonna be this, they're gonna be that, and they don't know what they're talking about. But the Bible said, if a man say anything in my name, it come to pass. These God's word. So men have the ability to speak into the future because the devil have power. People keep saying the devil don't have no power. He do have power.
He has an extreme amount of power. He is the ruler of the situation that we in right now.
He's principality. He's spiritual wickedness. So
listen, we can't speak into the future. We create the future when we speak. Because
a lot of times people don't know that.
Hold
on, yeah.
But I got to correct.
Okay, watch this. Now you correct yourself.
Past is after you
Watch
speak,
this.
and the future is
So
when you speak.
anytime you see people that
Hey, but let me know if I'm wrong about Bishop Eli. Hold on. Let me go.
what you tell your future or tell you something about yourself, you got to know how to discern your own self. Because what is that? Oh, man, I'm not gonna touch that. It's black too.
Good.
No, I won't touch that. No, it look like kryptonite. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That might ball my toes up. Watch this. And so, but the thing is that okay, what is this?
He won't. He got the money. He'll take that.
I don't want that.
The money
ain't no good.
The money they gonna take. That's yours, pal.
Nigga, he done gave me something, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, whatever. I appreciate this. I don't know what it is, but it might be a money.
Money in it. It's his favorite.
But he got a little job. He got the big job. Look, that let you know greed is all on him. Look at it. He give me the little job. He got the big job. Look at it. He give me the smile. He want me to stay broke, don't he? Look at it. Want me to be a begging preacher.
That's fucked up. Now I gotta make my jaws bigger.
But yeah, and so, but my thing is that when you're dealing with ministry, when you're dealing with people's lives, you got to deny yourself. Because I never want to be a preacher. I never want to be a pastor. I end up being a pastor through my transition of my suffering. So anything I learned.
Was you preaching before you got out of prison or when you got out?
I was preaching in prison. You know, in prison. Yeah, it's hard to preach in prison because people, like he said, they said that you can't, you got to turn your other cheek. You know what I'm saying?
Which cheek?
You know, this not the one back there.
I'm trying to find out. You turned the other cheek, pal.
Did you have a following when you were in prison? Did you have a following in prison?
Yeah, man. You know, people. You know, when they hear
you must have been to his church.
They reject me in church because I don't believe. Thank God God became a member because he feels so real. You know what I'm saying?
Church is for real niggas, gang. Everybody that's out in jail with him, in picture with him. Like they know him. Everybody in the church know. Like one time I said about him, his church is like supposed to be like church supposed to be a community. Everybody supposed to know each other. Like I became a member of their church. Them motherfuckers called me so much I had to change my number. they call you just to check on you. Hey, how you doing? Listen, you going on? I don't know. There's some freaky shit going on, but they hug a lot.
Yeah,
but they hug a lot. Hey. 73% of the votes is going for 607 Unc, and a few people voted for Bishop Eli. Let me know where I'm going wrong at with Bishop Eli. Give me a perspective where I can look at him so I can see it from y'all vision. And Mars Queen Marlene, where the distraction coming from? What's going on?
As soon as you walk in, everybody just start hugging you, right? Listen, we in there one time. I swear to God, I got grave digger quick.
And we gonna have to end a little early. I already know it's Friday. I dropped son off to my mama, and you know she be getting sleepy and shit like that.
with me, right? And like the pastor do something at the church where he get everybody up and he tell them come to the front if you want to pray. So we all get in the circle, then you start praying. They don't even know why they in the circle, but the circle hold a whole lot of energy, right? They don't understand why they in the circle, but they all get in the circle and they start praying, right? Boom. One day, pastor was praying, was like great nigga quiz with me. And the lady that was next to him, she just fell out, started screaming and hollering, like, ah, like it's a demon in this nigga, right? I swear to God, I'm like, what the fuck? I've been man, the motherfuckers on the ground screaming. And after the church, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Like, hell, after church, everybody still loves us the same, but they knew that boy had a demon in him. They stayed the fuck away from him. So everybody stayed the fuck away from him. But that was in his church. She got so scared. She was like him, just pointing. She couldn't even speak. She ain't have no voice, pastor.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. And I'm glad that it happened to that person. I'm just saying, because I keep it real. You got people want to pray for everybody, and you ain't got no power in you. It's just like in the Bible, it said, Paul, I know who are you? Everybody want to try to save somebody when they locked up themselves. You know, how can you set somebody free? You ain't got the power to set yourself free, but it's religion, it's tradition, it's custom. But one thing, you know, a lot of people don't know, got a lot of sense. Got a lot of things say. Lot of things say if you pay attention.
Nah, my life really became this, so I could chill with my son 24/7. You feel me? That's why he be right here every day, except for when moms want to go cat off with him.
A lot of it makes sense. I'm just trying to connect it with the true God, the
dead homies. That's why I started YouTube.
Only God, and that's the word of God. And so once you get that balance in your life, then you won't judge people by the way they look. You won't judge people by what they come out of. You won't judge people because they've been in prison. You know how many pastors told me they don't want to have nothing dealing with me because I've been in prison. You know how many pastors don't want to deal with me because I sat on this couch and talk to regular people.
Well, that don't make sense. Then them not pastors that you want to deal with. It's too much hypocrisy going on and like too many feelings going on and like the public religion scene. Like that shouldn't even be a thing, I don't think. Or do I have a messed up like vision perspective?
Because they done got so high-minded, they think they're greater than people. But Jesus went where the sinners were. He went where the crackheads were, he went where the drug dealers were. He sat with sinners and they said the same thing about them.
I be thinking I need a break, bro. But nah. Consistent and trapping hard is what made me, bro. So shit, no days off. For what? You feel me? Like why?
He said, you a man, why you a man of God? Why is you eating and sitting with sinners? He said, I ain't come for those that ain't sick, I come for the lost. And so anytime you don't go to the lost, you can't reach the real, because the most fake people, no disrespect, and I'm a pastor, the most acting people is in church.
Right.
You got a lot of acting in the world. You got
I was just thinking that same thing, Keisha, for sure. Judging like for sure, dead homies drifter, and that's a fact. Since the nigga was online for 3 hours with 30 views, brazy work. And shit, I still was doing acting the same. For sure.
You got fake pimps. It's fake everything. You know, the whole world based around fakeness. So nobody being real with themselves. But when you come in contact with the real true God and within yourself, then you have a peace that the world can't give nor take away.
But you know what? Thinking about that though, it really ain't no excuses though. I didn't have no laptop. I had my phone. I didn't have no homies that did this. Didn't know nobody that did this. And this was 12 months ago. And now they got 3 channels and the rawest community on YouTube. So it ain't no reason to not do this every day. This is what I'm on. But it's no excuses for nobody to do anything that they want to do. Dead homie.
Now you're not living to impress man. You living to impress the one that created you. But as long as you trying to impress man, you still blind, you still lost.
Brock, make sure you working just as hard for yourself though as you doing for that job though. Mentally and physically, you feel me? For sure. Make sure you putting that work into yourself, bro.
You're still captivated by the system of the world. And one thing about the system of the world, it don't bring unity.
And hey, let's get to 100 likes though. I know we enjoying the content, doing it up. But I got my side on this side. Y'all double tap that screen and hit that like button.
That's why you got a lot of brothers pretend to be tough, but they bound. You got a lot of brothers pretend to be gangsters, but they bound. A real man is free. A real man can speak to a brother. A real man that can lift a brother up, not put him down. A real man can show love. A real man can shed tears. But a fake man, he's scared to cry because he's worrying about what another man gonna think. A fake man always trying to walk.
All right, but what's the purpose of what is the point of what you're saying though? Like, what is the point you're getting across in the message you're trying to get us, Mr. Dr. Pastor Eli? And right on, Keisha.
And talk like he bigger than what he born to be, and that's why he live in fear. I don't.
Good man, you on Eli's side? All right, for sure. We can agree to disagree. Esoteric knowledge at its finest in 2025. I'm on that.
Live in fear. I'm the most free man in the world. Anytime you trying to impress another man, you still bound. And this what Unc be talking about. That's why he keeps saying you a God. I said that to some Christian before. They say I'm blaspheming. I'm making people think they God, and they don't know in their own book.
The real deal as far as what, Judo?
Psalms 110 say ye are gods, but you ain't the creator. But you are a God because you can create. You are a God because you can think for yourself. You can conquer things. And so you're God within yourself. But if you don't believe you can save yourself through the power and the word of God, then you'll continue to be bound. So
I don't even think Pastor Eli knows what he's saying. I really don't.
Look at myself. I don't give myself the credit. I don't know how I came out of the closed mind that I was in. But one thing I do like about my life, it worked for me. What worked for you, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I tell a Muslim, I tell a Jew, I tell
LJ, Eli speaking straight facts. Well, what am I missing here?
Oh, true Ali believer. I go through the gospel to get to God. But if you choose to live the life you want to live, if it works,
dead homies, this is the community of agreeing to disagree. I'm really trying to see the perspective where what I'm missing.
Work for you, let it work for you. If it brings peace in your home and it brings peace among your brother, then you got the right thing. The whole key of life is that we become one like the Father and the Son was. They had.
I understand he did 40 years judo. He caught a body. I know. I'm familiar.
A unity. It's no black, white man. It ain't no rich and poor. We all just mankind.
Good answer, Bishop. It's on you now, Unc. It's Titus 1:11. They must be silenced because they are disrupting whole households by teaching things they ought not to teach, and that for the sake of dishonest gain.
Who are you talking about, the fallen angel?
Again, everything in the Bible is talking about the church. But I don't think you understand. I don't know.
Is everybody familiar with the Dead Sea Scrolls? Let me know in the chat.
If I can say it enough, right? Who else is doing what they say that they doing?
It's people in the church.
That's all they doing. Because listen, at the end of every church service, they're going to pass around the plate. They're going to say, yo, give us what you got. They're going to say, yo, give us 10%.
Micah, he's speaking the real? All right, okay. The real what, though?
Even in the Bible, right? You remember Moses came down from the mountain. He had to killing people because they sold the house but didn't give them all the money. See, the church is all about the money. The book is all about the money, right?
What scripture that is?
Yeah.
Judo, you don't know what the Dead Sea Scrolls are? That's where the Bible came from. That's where they chose what books to put in and what books to leave out. The origin of all of these things that we speak of.
You don't read the book.
Again, huh?
You don't read the book. Moses came down from the mountain and killed some people because the reason why he killed them because they sold the house, but then found out the guy didn't give them all the money. He wanted 100% of the money. They kept like 10% of the money.
The Dead Sea Scrolls, where the Book of Eli was found, and things of that nature.
And for that, Moses killed them.
But you play too much.
All right, listen, I don't think they know their book. But listen, this is what I'm saying, though, right? It's always
that ain't in the book.
Okay. It's not there, but I guarantee you it's there. But listen, the Bible is so big, nobody reads it, right? They go around, they learn verses by heart, and they run around their whole life. They got a verse for everything, but they don't understand that that verse go with that verse, and that verse connected to that verse, and that verse is always connected to the Quran. right? And it's all connected to everything because Jesus went everywhere. When Jesus was 12, he walked everywhere, all through Egypt, all through everything over there. He was the Buddha. He learned everything, right? So he was well-rounded in everything. That's how he knew how to do magic, right? But they don't understand. They don't want the power.
For sure. I mean, me personally, I only partake in the Old Testament. The new one, like the words in it, kind of like irritate me. I'm not gonna lie. It's something I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's wrong, but it's just because I know the words are different. Like in my lifetime, the words were changed.
He denied the power. He said, I just can't believe in myself. I want to believe in something outside of me. So that's the problem. Everybody want to believe in something outside of them. But if everybody look within, like Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within, why the fuck I'm looking without? Listen, I can't come here and tell everybody, yo, listen, I'm still saying, I know who the fuck the creator is, and I know everything he do. I don't know that, but I know for a fact I co-create with him. And I know I do it in my head. I know I do it when I sleep. I know I do it all the time. Right? Because he let me co-create. I know a dog can't co-create. I know a cat can't co-create. I know the only thing that can co-create is man. Right? So I gotta be real connected to the source in order to do that.
Hello.
But the problem is he don't want to co-create. He's still living off somebody else's creation. Somebody gave him the book. I told him what the book means, and he held them thoughts. I ain't getting my thoughts from no book.
Why you keep knocking me?
Right? I'm not knocking him. I'm just knocking this way of the way that they was taught. Right? Because they was taught something, they passed along information. But it's like,
And I'm not gonna lie, I be on point sometime. That's what I said. Information passed on.
like, why you keep on passing on this old information? It's like right now, Bob, I can tell you how to play a Nintendo, but what's the problem right now? Ain't nobody playing Nintendo, right? Who the fuck playing Nintendo? Nobody, right? They're holding on to old information that nobody can even fucking use, right? But I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying it was good in its
Heaven
time.
and earth was stand.
It was good in its time,
forever.
but now it's time
So I'm going to cut y'all one. So are you saying that the word in the Bible must change for people to understand?
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying it did change people understand. Everything you see is somebody else's thoughts about what they saw. It's somebody else's idea. So every man can have their own idea. Everybody is a walking Bible, right? And then you tell your story because your story is for you. All the Bible supposed to do is strike your mind, right? Supposed to spark you, right? Because that is not the whole thing. The whole thing is within you. The only person that can do that is you.
But the Bible ain't never been written by a mere man. Everything was inspired by God. This is what people don't understand. When the Bible was translated, he can if he choose to use you, but he gonna catch some demons out of it. Now watch this. Here's the thing. Everybody say that this book been written this way, this, that. You know, everybody got a story. Everybody believe in history. Everybody believe something, but nobody have facts. What is facts? What is truth? Truth is based on what the word of God say. Truth is based on how God lay it out, not how man lay it out. So if somebody listens to this broadcast and don't know their Bible, don't know the word, don't know how the Bible is translated, don't know how God used man to write the word of God. I hear people saying the Bible wrote by a man. Our book written by a man. That's crazy. That's retarded thinking. But the thing is, the Bible always been a
Why is your spot the link of a spot though? I'm confused, MQM.
But it never been approved with errors in it. It never been defeated in no time, even today.
For sure, I'm glad. But why is the other friend even meeting them at your spot if they know the vibe ain't what it's supposed to be? You feel me?
He said the word done got old. He said heaven and earth would pass away, but my word will stand forever. If nobody that don't know their word listen to that.
Hey, my dialect is pretty deep, Micah Israel, but speaking 7 different allegories, what that mean?
They're thinking that they can outthink God. God already know everything. He said, I'm an Alpha and Omega. So there's nothing new that the church gonna do.
His word is the voice. They think it's the book. He didn't say that book will live forever. He said the word will live forever. That means your voice will live forever. The word. That fucking means that everybody has their own fucking idea. Right? Listen, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with the book. The book was good for its time. They talking about everybody still running around talking about the Egypt. Right? Listen, but right now they don't understand they're still in Egypt. They don't understand. Listen, if everybody look within,
got too many entertainers in the church.
Listen, gang, everybody will understand they don't need no book. Just look within.
Nobody feel God.
Listen. I'm not saying nothing wrong. What I'm saying, everybody should have their own idea. But listen, you get the book. You breathe in information. When you breathe it out, you breathe out authenticity, right? You breathe out what the fuck you believe it is. And that's when you get to co-create with God. Listen, I'm not co-creating with God if I'm taking another man's ideas, right? I'm taking his ideas. I haven't took a chance to co-create yet. I haven't came up with my own idea yet. Right? So if I gotta look at this book and all of a sudden,
who came on with them clothes you got on and that gold you got on? That's another man's idea.
No, that's not another idea, because my idea was to put it on, and then it's my idea to strike the people that look like this so I can wake them up. Listen, this is my uniform, gangs. I don't think you understand, right? I come with a message, but people always worry about the messenger. Nigga, fuck the messenger. Fuck what I look like. Take the message. Right? But what I'm saying is this, and I'm just trying to keep it 100, that everybody in the world is lost. And only way to wake up is to look within.
So
right?
you the only one found?
No, you don't understand, right? A lot of people waking up right
you're
now.
in process.
There's a lot of people waking up right now. Revelations is happening now. I mean, re-reveal. So right now, a lot of people.
The Bible said man will be loving themselves, high-minded, full of pride, love of money more than things of God. Everybody you see that's running around, they putting money on the side of their head. People preaching for money. People are selling their body for money. People rapping for money.
Rob, we gonna pay attention.
People acting like they for children, and all the time they not for the kids, it's for them hidden mode. I've seen so many guys that get up and talk about they for the kids. All of it's game,
I ain't for
man.
no fuck them kids. I ain't for no kids. Listen,
you sound like charging white.
The only reason I say fuck these kids is this right here, right? The people don't understand this. I love the kids, right? Everybody love the kids, but the kids are smarter than humans. I'm talking about grown humans, because they still got their third eye open. They got that soft spot. So when kids come in the world, they don't know how to talk, but they know how to use their emotion. Right? They use their emotions to communicate, but I think people don't understand how to use their emotions now, because everybody want to let other people control their emotions. Meaning, baby don't let you control their emotions. They cry when they want to cry. They stay happy when they want to happy. They use their emotions for their good. They don't let you control them. You try to make a baby smile, baby probably go cry. Right? They don't allow you the ability to control their emotions, because the baby know how to use their emotion. But people get older, they get grown, and they run around, let everybody else use their emotion. Now they become a puppet, and they become a, thank you, Pastor, I appreciate that. Now they become a string. They get pulled by the strings based on their emotion. So that's my problem with people. I think people don't know how to truly use their emotion, but a baby knows how. That's why I say fuck that baby, right? Because it really ain't fuck that baby.
Then keep him outside, or whoever the individual is. For sure, respect that. For sure. Just always, make sure it's an open line of communication, and you being upfront so they don't feel weird, and you know the temperature. So no weird shit go down. If it is some weird shit, you're gonna see it coming. You feel me?
I want to be that baby. Because I want to be that baby, right? Because that baby came in this world with everything that it needed to survive, and it got
that's not healthy.
Neutralized. It got destroyed. Nigga, it got attacked. From the moment it came in the world, it get attacked. The doctor.
You should probably warn you, feel me, your partner if it's that strong.
Think it was something, but everybody think they're attacking the body. They're not attacking the body, they're attacking your magnetic field, right? See, everybody got a magnetic field. I was talking about it in the beginning, the astral body. Everybody got a magnetic field, right? And what happened is this, right? You got everything that's running around here, it got energy in it. This whole energy, even the food hold energy, right? So if I eat food that was like, so I eat fruit, right? And the sun hold good positive energy.
Hey, yeah, we for sure keeping that negativity off MQN. We is not allowing that on any circumstances.
Basically made by the sun, right? So it's gonna give me the same vitamins, right? But then they making man-made fruits. They making them in dark rooms, fake light, all that. It's dead fruit. You eat that fruit,
no
it's dead.
Seeds.
Yes, but it's not attacking your body. It's attacking your magnetic field. Because once you get your magnetic field, then they get your body. The first thing they got to get through is the armor of the Lord. Right? And Jesus said, use your armor of the Lord. And when he was talking about that, he was talking about the shell outside of your body. He was talking about your astral body. See, everybody running around not trying to protect their astral body. They worry about their physical body.
Put on your whole armor.
Yes, the whole armor of the Lord. But your astral body.
Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your spirit.
And that is the astral body, Bob. See, what I'm trying to get people to understand is that they are not ever attacking your body. They're attacking your astral body. Because once they get the armor of the Lord off you easy to attack, right? Then sickness come in, right? People don't understand that, right? Stress attack your lower chakra. Right. So if people with stress attack their lower chakras, that's what happens. That magnetic field right there is gone. Then they start getting pancreas. Remember, the guy just came here, he had this bad pancreas shit. They get liver, they get stomach problems. They got all the problems. There's this negative stress, right? People don't know this, right? But it don't start from there. It starts from the reason you do that is because your magnetic field is weakened, right? But people don't even know how to get it strong, right? You can get it strong just by humming. That gonna strengthen up your magnetic field. Every act of good strengthen up your magnetic field, but every lie you tell gonna bust it back open. But everybody wanna walk around angry and mad, but when you angry and mad, it just bust open. I know a nigga that was so angry and mad, you know he ain't got no soul because everything just busted open. So now he just, anything make a man. You can't do nothing. That's what I'm
been out of control,
right? Because his armor of the Lord is gone.
He weak, man.
Right? He's too weak. right? Everybody don't understand how and when to put on the armor of the Lord.
You know what, Bob? I'm gonna say this here. The Bible said there's gonna be a great fall away. There's so many things the enemy using to make people draw away from the church. You got a lot of preachers who made themselves superstars. You got a lot of churches look like the club now. You got a lot of people are loving of themselves and high-minded. They're not loving soul. The Bible said the love of men are gonna wax cold. And so when you see the attack and how the enemy has come along, talking about his new books, you got one preacher rising himself up like he's just the only one living for God. And so it's so much different attacks, kingdom against kingdom. And so when you see all these things taking place, it's hard and difficult. This is a more difficult time to get the come into the knowledge of God, because the enemy used so many different tactics that he'll attack your mind with. He used social media. He uses false preachers. He uses people who come up with these new concept of coming to God and knowing God, and they read all these different books. They attack with all these different spirits. And so if you can come to God as who you are, you ain't got to be educated, but you come with a pure heart. I believe that God made his word so simple for a baby to receive it. But the problem is,
baby receive it the best.
A baby receive it, baby. He said you must have your heart like a child to enter the kingdom of God. He said such is the kingdom of God. And so my whole point is, I think
such
that
is the kingdom of God.
People gonna relate to real before they relate to any religion, before they relate to any false prophet, before they relate to any false preacher. And I think that God got a people. He said, I have a fold that you know not of. And they're not going to be church people. They're going to be people that's kingdom minded. There's going to be people that's connect with people because they want to see them do better. They want to see them live.
Right.
We created to give life to people. Anytime you don't give life to a man and you give him death, you blind him. We supposed to give life the same way Jesus gave life to people. We have the same ability. My light, my salt, that's to be something about my life that draws energy to your life, that you want to change your life, because everybody come out of darkness. And so when you come out of darkness and come to his marvelous light, now your mind changed, your heart changed, the way you feel about women, the way you feel about money, the way you feel about people. I have a problem with people who say they're here to help, but everything they sow in the community is death. That's why I'm not I don't glorify gang members. I don't glorify dope dealers. I don't glorify pimps who disrespect my sisters.
Your pastor.
I don't glorify people who uses people for their own self-gain. Anytime a man don't give back, just like people don't like when they say don't give to the church. The reason why they don't want you to give to the church, because the real churches that's trying to stand, they don't want to, there's nothing there. It takes everything to sustain anything. You cannot have a building and don't pay bills.
That's why the church was outside. That's why Jesus' church was outside. Every time Jesus' church is outside in the field.
We're not in the back in the day.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. That was back in the day. Everybody thinking everything happening right now is the difference. Everything's been happening.
You ain't
right
outside filming this thing. You ain't outside making. We ain't outside filming this thing.
Let me ask you. Hold on, Bishop. So, let me cut you off. This is I don't know if you remember this. When I first met you,
I can't forget shit.
But listen, we finna find out. This is one of the reasons why I felt like I was gonna do some business with you and work with you.
Look, I ain't gay. I ain't gay.
What do you mean?
Like flirting with me? I don't want no credit from you.
No, listen, nigga. You told me you wanted to open up a church, but I know it wasn't gonna be traditional. So for the people who don't know, what type of church were you gonna open up?
Right, I ain't going. I'm finna. And I just told Pastor right now that he's gonna come talk with me, but he don't understand. It's gonna look like a club. It's gonna be a club, right? Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? People don't understand. They are not understanding two things, right? The way to get the information to the people, you got to become the people to get the information to them, right? Jesus walked with the murderers, the crooks, the lies, the thieves, so he had to act just like them. See, everybody trying to package the message too good when people can't understand it too good, right? It got to be just like them. They got to be tricked like they was already tricked, right? So my church, it was going to be the real church. I'm bringing back the Gnostic church, right? But it's going to be a church when you come in, it's going to be a club, right? It's going to be full of good music. Yeah, a lot of music, but the right vibration.
Ralph, what you talking about?
Of music, right? Because they changed the 808 frequency. We're gonna correct the frequency, right? But it's gonna be the same music because it ain't the words that's on the music. It's just the frequency.
It's the frequency, yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is gonna be that. And then when we talk, we're gonna talk with everybody up, and everybody can ask questions because it ain't about me talking, it's about everybody else getting a dose, right? And there ain't gonna be no collection plate. right? Because Texas plate don't live there because I am a billionaire, nigga. Right, so I'm gonna give away a whole lot of money on this earth, nigga, because it's free, right? But listen, but back to it, right? Because people don't understand that if it's time to give, it's time to give. If I gotta do magic to give, I'm gonna do magic to give.
Who he calling a nigga?
Right? I said nigga, Nigel, because they don't understand when the white folks call us nigga, they was trying to call us Nigel because we run around calling each other Nigels because you really a Nigel. Right, but they don't understand, right? Because they don't understand who he is. He don't understand who the fuck he is, right? Because he don't understand about his blood. He don't understand about his skin. He don't understand what the sun do for him, right? He don't understand. But the fact that he don't understand, you know what he gonna say?
You can't do nothing but love,
Yeah, I wish you stop disrespecting the
You can't do nothing but love.
Who disrespecting the bitch?
You done cussed him out. All kinds of
now you blaming me. He been calling about my nails, calling me gay, talking about
I ain't never called him gay.
Ugly.
Talking about ugly. But you
ugly inside. I ain't never talk about it.
Hey, look though, damn, this a buzz. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I did this last Friday, but look, new content dropping daily. Unfortunately, shit, got to do what I gotta do. You already know. That being said, all money ain't good money, and slow motion always and forever better than no motion. Shout out to the members of the channel, the original Global Gang members, the official members, new content, exclusive membership content for y'all. You already know I might pop back on tonight, put y'all notifications on, and do a late night stream because y'all be locked in anyway. Because I started early tonight, but y'all already know I'm going to be on tomorrow, 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. No days off of Intellectual Thoughts, episode 35. We did 20K yesterday. I don't know what the numbers is today. We did it up as usual. Remember, all money ain't good money, and slow motion always and forever better than no motion. You hear me? Mars, Queen Marlene, appreciate you, loved one. Shout out to my mod. Shout out to Young Chucky. LJ, what's the deal? Appreciate you, family. Quasi Elohim, shout out to you for copping a membership. Keisha, appreciate you for tapping in with the community. Pop back in tomorrow. You hear me? Brock, official member, I appreciate you for grabbing that. You hear me? Exclusive content for y'all for the show. Tama Drifter, appreciate you, loved one. You already know. Shout out to Inglewood. What's the deal? Y'all know how we gonna take it out. Shout out to Tyrone. Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to everybody that did it up. Shelton, shout out to you, Brody. Brock, over appreciate you for tapping in after work. We gonna keep doing it up as we do every night. Stay down to come up. Y'all know how we gonna take it out still with Run a Check. You hear me? All money and good money, slow motion, always and forever better than no motion. Cash Global TV, Cash Rules Global TV. You hear me? And go spam up my regular videos in the meantime. You feel me? I drop 2 videos a day, keeping y'all informed on any and everything y'all need to know. With that being said, over appreciated. Y'all know what the deal is. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. We overdid it up. Y'all already know I gotta get double X. And that's what we on. What's the deal? What's the deal? 24/7 pops. What you niggas know about
With
that?
Asana, AI teammates.
Best chat on YouTube. You already know. And shout out to the new sub. I think we had 2K. Oh yeah. Stay blessed, stay smart, stay dangerous. Safes get broken into. You hear me? Intellectual Street YouTuber, drop them globes in the chat. We don't know nothing but positive vibes. We all need each other. You hear me? What's the deal? What's the deal?
That ain't good enough for me. Had y'all all night long trapping for weeks. Baby mama handling my business all through these. Can't take no for answer cause I'm a king. Used to reward myself every month by grabbing a piece. I'm backing in the park at the lake, finding my peace. You getting used to being broke, I'm getting used to eating. Phone doing numbers like Curry do at the 3-point.
And I better see y'all tomorrow and the day after that. Global community. And shout out to Global Drifter for sure.
Set you some goals to go achieve them. Believe it or not, best idea is yours. You gotta believe. Ain't shit for freaking up your ass, take a swing. Don't feel comfortable eating shit in the morning if I ain't make no cheese. If I run into some old math teacher, I might do him a G.
And this was shot and directed by me, if y'all forgot. Shelton, what's the deal? You already know. That's what we do.
That ain't good enough for me. Had y'all all night long trapping for weeks. Baby mama handling my business all through these. Can't take no for answer cause I'm a king. Used to reward myself every month by grabbing a piece. I'm backing in the park at the lake, finding my peace. You getting used to being broke, I'm getting used to eating. Phone doing numbers like Curry do at the 3-point. Set you some goals to go achieve them. Believe it or not, best idea is yours. You gotta believe. Ain't shit for freaking off your ass, take a swing. Don't feel comfortable eating shit in the morning if I ain't make no teeth. If I run into some old math teacher, I might do him a G. And at the end of the night, pouring good cup, counting teeth. And every day I leave the house, pockets on E. Run it up, stuff it away, and keep repeating. Work like a dog to enjoy myself over the weekend. Nigga, we eating. I said, nigga, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe.
LJ, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, we eating. Thank the Lord, we fighting, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Just put 2 and 2 together, make 6. Boy, I can't believe it.
You already know. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and bang that subscribe button. On the way up out of here, spam up that like button. Hit that like button. No, you hear me? Drop them glows in the chat. We're going to do it up tomorrow. I don't know nothing else. No days off. What's the deal? Glows in the chat. Bang that.
I ain't no gangster, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes. Me and Trey like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date. I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the